Here we are. Here we are. Y'all like my kangaroo hat? Kango. This is a real Kango right here from Australia. Nobody's here yet. I'm talking to myself. I'm gonna play some music for y'all. Hey Kev, welcome back, my friend. Kev, how you doing, man? Long time. I'm gonna get this music on for you. We're gonna kick this off. Hey Miss Allie, you guys made it back. Listen to this. JD, here it is. Hey Christy, listen to this guy's voice. He's like 20 years old, man. Rizzo. This is my real kangaroo hat. All right, I'm gonna shut up. JD is for you, Sparky. Listen to this. Greta Van Fleet. I don't like this version. I don't like that version. I like the unplugged acoustic version. I'm sorry. Here we go. All right, links coming. Links coming. It's just all their own desire. As they sit down in the atmosphere of our booty, baby. Whoa, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Sparky.
Uncle Sam.
What's up, brother? I didn't see you there. I got my real
I just rolled in, baby. Whoa, 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 whoa.
This is my Kango right here. This, you know, the Kango. This is a real kangaroo hat.
Let me stop the other one. My bad. All right.
Australia. Guess what, Sparky?
It's Rickosaurus.
Hey, Rick.
Sparky, Sam, what's up, y'all?
K-pop freaking so, guys. Sam, what you do? I mean, Big Rick, what you do, man? You got your thug look on, baby.
It's my nighttime hat, man. It's my
It's your thug look, man.
That's cool. Hey, Rick, you still got that one that Susan made for you? The red?
Yeah.
That one's cool with the gloves.
Sure did.
Yeah, that looks better on you.
I gotta cut something off. Where's it at?
Hey, guys, I got a story to tell you real quick about this hat. This is genuine kangaroo leather from Australia, right?
Shut up.
And I went to the Salvation Army up the street from me to not the hub, but not the mission, but the secondhand store like Goodwill. You all know that Salvo, right?
Yeah.
We don't have a Goodwill here in town. We had the Salvation Army. It's like $5 up for me. I go there once a month, usually around payday, and that's where I get a lot of my little trinkets. I know that's a dumb word, but that's what I like. This elephant. It's a mama elephant with a baby elephant inside. It's carved out of sandstone.
Is that cool or creepy? Wait a second. It's got a baby elephant inside.
It's like a Buddhist thing, but it's the baby. It's a mama and a baby.
Oh, that's so cool.
No, I'm digging it. I'm in. I'm trying to get the lighting kind of half-assed right.
My lighting's messed up tonight too.
No, it's all good. I've been tinkering with my. What's it made of? What is the made of?
It's carved out of sandstone.
Sandstone. Wow. Okay. All right.
Let me get a good close up on it because it's like the baby it's one piece that was not put in there by anything. It's carved out of the stone with that interior elephant that it's still attached.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, man.
Yeah.
They make them in like Thailand. I think this one was made in Thailand.
You say elephant. You know what the first YouTube video was of? The first ever YouTube video. Do you know what it was of?
An elephant taking a large shit.
No, it was something like that. It was a guy. It was back in 2005. It was don't quote the month and date or whatever, but it was back in 2005, and a guy was at the zoo, and he was in the background was some elephants, and the only reason I'm saying that is because you just showed me an elephant. But that was the first ever YouTube video was at this guy at the zoo. And there was elephants in the background. It was in 2005.
Wow,
that's true story. That's true story. I wouldn't have known that, but it was something on a radio station where they were talking about the first ever YouTube video. So of course I grabbed the Google machine and say what was the first YouTube video, and that was it. And it's still playable today. Well, at least it was on that link that I did when I asked Google. I don't know if it was actually through YouTube that it did that, but it's true story. True story. Anyway.
JD said Rick went from my brother to my brother. What's up?
I know, right? Yeah. Let me pop out the chat over here. I'll see what's going on that side.
He said,
"Good to see you, Sambo."
Thug Rick 1 said Scott.
Thanks. Good to see you, Sparky. JD said, Rick, do a rap song for us.
Oh,
can you do a Biggie or Tupac?
Tupac. Just Tupac.
Tupac.
He got a brother.
Oh, he's Eminem boy. He's Eminem guy. Eminem guy.
Tupac Shakur and his brother's name Six Pack for sure.
Yeah. This is Thug Rick 1. Nice.
Grizz.
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy.
Grizz, you coming up on the panel with us? Last time me and Grizz and Rick was there, or Sparky, we had a real in-depth, deep, and intellectual conversation.
Absolutely did.
And yeah, it was pretty awesome. Me and Grizz and Sparky, we can get into it, man. But it was all good. It was very, very good, stimulating brain food.
Well, if I could only remember that.
Well, that's my problem.
What did we talk about? Touch some bases. Wait a second. I'm on here a lot.
That's the problem.
We talked about good stuff and it was intellectual? Wait a second.
Well, that's I believe a lot of it was about religion and beliefs and
It was.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Okay.
It was pretty good, man. I love talking to
Sounds
you.
like some pretty deep stuff. I hopefully I didn't say anything that offended anybody because that's those are touchy.
We was just about to figure out the meaning of life almost.
We were.
Well, hell yeah. Let's get back into it then. I'm ready.
Hey, tonight the circus team is Goofy Hat Night, or what should we call it? Winter's
I got one.
Yeah, Goofy. Hey, Rick, what'd you guys get down there today? Did you get any snow?
Tonight, it's supposed to start here in just a few minutes. It's 11:30 now. I think it said 12. It starts snowing all during the night. It was 30-some degrees when I looked a little while ago.
Hey, Mr.
Is that goofy enough, guys? I'm not going to wear this long because it's really tall and I feel like Cat in the Hat when I wear it. It's a big beer.
I love it, man. That's
it's
awesome.
like a big beer. Oh, the handle's over here.
Hey, Rick,
That's a goofy hat.
Rico, we got about I'd say an inch to an inch and a half today. It snowed almost all day. It was windy. It was pretty crazy. But at one point, I looked out. There was literally snowflakes about that big across, about 2 inches across.
Holy cow.
Yeah, they were like big wafer-looking things. Man.
It don't take them long to build up when they're coming down like that.
Oh, no, it stopped now. It stopped around like 6 o'clock, I guess. It started about 10 o'clock this morning. But tomorrow, I think.
Where do y'all live again? I'm sorry.
I'm in Philly, but I'm like half an hour outside of Philly, west of Philly. So I'm in Philadelphia, but
North Carolina here, North Carolina.
Tomorrow.
Okay, North Carolina. All right. Wow.
We got 2 nor'easters, one today and one tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to get anywhere from 8 to 13 inches, so about a foot of snow.
Good night, man. Wow. I'm not trying to rub it in, but I'm down here planting vegetables, and y'all are still getting snow. It's insane.
Oh, it's
It's
crazy.
weird how we're in the same country, even, it's just so odd how things are so different. I think our high today, the high temperature today was like 72 or 4 or whatever. It started chilly, but it's weird how it's just so different. It really. I'm not trying to rub it in. I'm really not. But it's so weird that it's so different.
It's very different. It's crazy. First day of spring, it's snowing.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's insane. That's insane.
Sam, you ain't gonna believe it.
Yeah. 74. CG said. Yeah. 74. Yeah. It's right at room temperature here on our high. But it started out cold. It was like lower 50s, I think this morning was our low. So it started out pretty brisk.
Yeah.
And to be very honest, that was one of the coldest days, the coldest mornings we've had lately. Again, I'm not trying to rub it in. It's just it's kind of weird that it happens that way.
Yeah. But, Rick's getting beat up here. Oh, good.
Well, I mean, I liked it. Like, I lived up there, and I liked it. And it was a lot of fun. It's not gardening type climate whatsoever. We're actually in one of the best climates ever. We're in like the hardy zone is what they call. They have different zones to when you can plant things. We're in like one of the best zones ever. We're in like 8B. We're in a really, really warm climate down here.
Hold up. Stop the press. Guess. Oh my God. Look who's on our live stream. This is unprecedented.
We're like 8B.
You gotta mute your YouTube, man.
It is the one and only Scott King.
Scott King.
Scott has never been on a live stream with me before. I don't believe. This is amazing. Well, maybe back in the day, early days, but wow. I think the circus is now official. Nick, come on up, man. You guys know Little Man passed away, or Benny. I think it was Little Man, our circus mascot, but Benny's still with us. It's been a while since we've had the carpet rats on the circus stream, but. Allie. Miss Allie would always freak out when they came up on the screen, remember? That was funny. Yep, Christy, everybody gets a wrench here. We're all wrench heads. See, in my mind, this is why I do that. It equalizes because everybody having a wrench is basically the same as nobody having a wrench. You know what I'm saying? Amen. It's the same thing. Hello, Denise is here. Hi, Denise. You get a wrench. We got some new people here. Denise, Tara. That's probably the third or fourth wrench I've given. And that's how I knew. That's also how I know when new people come in because they don't have a wrench generally. And everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome on.
All right, CG. I just sent you all my credentials via your we call it your through your phone thing, your messenger thing. You'll be receiving it here in a second. My address and phone number. We gotta hook up like that. See, she says she lost my number.
You gotta get your t-shirt.
One day she'll send me that darn shirt. Sam knows about that shirt.
We gotta get you that shirt.
I stay awake late at night going, gosh, when am I ever gonna see that shirt?
That shirt is from Gnarland. The Gnarland's Drunken One shirt. It's galore.
Right? It's the Drunken One shirt, right, Sambo? Hey, look here.
There it is.
You see? Whoop, whoop. You got those nuts?
Ski yip. There it is. Somebody said, hey, last time, Sparky, I showed you, somebody goes, they're illegal in Texas. And I said, well, that's where I got them, in Texas.
That was in Nucks. I remember them brass Nucks.
Nucks, yeah. Those from back in the day.
Yeah. The knuckle dusters.
Last year, anyway.
I said, well, hey, Drew made it back. Scott, what are you doing, brother? How you been, man?
Am I there?
Oh, Scotty, you're here.
We can hear you, buddy. You're here.
Fat Boy, where are you going? Come on back, man. Fat Boy will be back. That's what I say. Fat Boy says later, and then he'll be back every time. Fat Boy, come on back. Yeah.
In fact, he comes into mine in the morning. He says, "Hi, Rick. Bye, Rick."
Yeah, and he'll be back.
Just touching bases. That's good. That's good.
Come on,
Y'all
double.
do some. Y'all do some of those pretty early. Who's Iron Dog? Man, that joker's up at like 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, he is. I can't get started before 8:30 or
He's
so.
up early. He's up early.
Well, for me, that's late. 4:30 is late for me, not early.
Well, yeah. Well, it depends on whether you stayed up the night before. You know?
Well, I do. A lot of nights I'll see him. I'll just be going to sleep or kind of in and out, laying in the bed, and I'll be watching, and I'll see him come on. I'm like, geez, the Marine.
Yeah.
No,
I try not to start before 8:30 or so. That way I can get the West Coast people too when they start getting up.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Good answer. Yeah.
Well, that's a good idea, Rick. Rick's got it down pat. Hey, Fred's here. Fred, have you heard of Greta Van Fleet yet? That's what I've been promoting. Greta Van Fleet, the modern day Zeppelin. Pretty amazing. But Rick, you are the master of the morning live streams, my friend. He has got it down pat. And started with old. I don't think we had a name for it, but Rick and Bobby, or Bobby and Rick. And now it's pick a Rick stream.
We was building Bobby's channel up, trying to get him to monetize what was doing.
Yeah, and it worked. But unfortunately, whatever. We won't get into it. But I'm pretty sure that Bobby texted me the other day.
That was in nuts. I remember the brass nuts.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Those are making the day.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a really late footage there.
Yeah, Scott, you got a big lag. Scott, you got to mute your lag.
Yeah. That's making the day.
I got to.
Wow, that's a super lag. Really late footage there.
All right, Scott, I had to mute you, my friend. You got to mute your YouTube stream. But
I thought my internet was behind. That was a while ago. I said that.
That was like a 2 or 3 minute delay.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
But hey, Rick, I think Bobby texted me the other day. It was a weird number. I had gotten a new phone and didn't get all my numbers transferred. Same number, same phone number, just a new phone. And somebody texted me, "Hey, brother, what's happening?" And I didn't recognize the number. And I looked up the area code and it said Alabama. I'm like, well,
I talked to him once in a while, but I hadn't in the last couple of weeks. I mean, we still converse, we're friends.
Yeah,
He just don't seem to be doing it no more. He was doing videos. I think he stopped that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, has he been? I lost his there for a while when I took that long ass break. I lost a lot of for some reason subscriptions, not subscribers, but channels I was subscribed to, like even CG. I've been subscribed to since like day one. Lost the I had to go back and resubscribe to her. Rick, I think I kept you, but so I lost Bobby. And
that might have had something to do with that whole changeover thing that they did back on the 28th or whatever they were doing. So here, a little more Rick style now. How you like this one, huh?
Oh, nice.
Comrade, are you my friend or not? Should I take you prisoner?
That's a good one there, Sparky.
Oh, comrade.
Sparky, you know any Russian?
I don't. I really don't.
Здравствуйте, как дела? У меня Esteban.
Oh, yeah. You better see a doctor about that, buddy. That doesn't sound safe.
Oh, Deadhead. There you are, brother. Deadhead. Let me show you. We got Jerry.
Awesome.
We got Jerry. We got the Deadhead. One day I'm going to have to catch up with you and tell you my story about being backstage with the Dead in 1992 in Philadelphia. At the Spectrum. I was backstage. I'm a major. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a major Dead fan. Love the Grateful Dead. But hey, Deadhead, thank you for coming. Any Deadhead is a friend of mine. Welcome, Jack Straw.
So I was chilling with some folks the other night, and one of the guys, he does a lot of music type stuff, and he really digs current music. He says, "Hey, check this out," and he plays some stuff from Judas Priest. Judas Priest just put out a new album. Wow. I don't know if you're familiar with. I don't know all the names of everybody. I'm terrible with names, but he rattled off names like, "Oh, these people are still doing it. These people are still here. If you have any interest in it, then you might research it a bit." But he was playing some brand new music that sounded like old music that was still awesome stuff from Judas Priest. I guess they put out a new album. I forget the name of it. I could research it quickly if you have interest and tell you about it. But otherwise, check it out yourself. Judas Priest has a new album out. Then has, I guess, some of the old members or whatever. I'm not good with the who's who and the names and stuff, but they were still rocking. It was still rocking.
I gotta answer the phone, guys. I'm here. Just I gotta mute. So hang.
Okay.
Marky?
Yes, sir. How have you been, man? I haven't. I guess I've been missing your streams.
They've been doing pretty good. Just get up every morning, do a live stream, do some in the evenings. We've been doing those cooking challenges with me, Country Girl.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit about that, the goulash and the spaghetti and stuff. And no, that sounds awesome. So how's that go? It's like you're kind of judging it off of the view, like off of the look of it. You know, like. Obviously, everybody can't taste it, but how's it go?
We just we put together a video like we usually cook on a Saturday, do a video on a Sunday and show all 3 dishes and let the people vote on which one they think looks the best that they would love to eat the best, you know.
Okay.
And whoever votes on it, I mean, we had like record votes last time. It was like 70 something or 100, some outrageous number. It was incredible.
Nice. Awesome.
Then we do a live stream that Monday evening and announce the winner. And we're adding on to it. It's growing. It's getting bigger and bigger. We're adding on to it where we have people challenging us that's coming on and cooking with us too. In fact, Ann Baker's doing this. We're doing cinnamon rolls this coming weekend.
Oh wow! All right. Yeah. That's cool. Some homemade cinnamon. It's all homemade stuff, right? It's not all boxed and this and that.
Hey, hang on.
Mostly all homemade. Yeah.
Rick, Rick and Sparky, can you take control of the stream for like 2 minutes? I gotta talk to my neighbor real quick.
Sure.
Two whole minutes, but Grizz just got in here.
Grizz, I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute my stream and block out my camera. Give me like 2 to 3 minutes.
We got this. We'll cover for you.
CG.
Yes.
You mean I made it in here?
You did it. Wow, where's your campfire, brother? Oh, it's behind you. It's right there. It's your campfire, right?
Yeah,
it's contained.
Campfire.
It's contained this time.
Let there be light.
Yes, sir. Looking good, Mr. Grizz. All right.
I'm doing pretty good. Man, let me see if I can get the volume on the phone some. No, I can't. It's all the way up. Okay. Oh, it's not? Okay. I'm using my wife's phone for this.
All right.
Okay.
She's not here yet, but what's up, Grizzo? My main man.
Hey, Sam. Am I making you guys dizzy there? Let me try this way here.
Grizz, I've been dizzy for about 3 days now.
Hey, that's what makes life go around, ain't it?
Yeah.
Much hanging around.
What's up, big sister, CG?
What's up, little bro? Hey, Scott.
Whoopsie.
Whoops.
And Rick and Bubba.
Hey,
and
Country Girl.
Marky, how are you?
Hey,
Everybody out there. Hi, everybody's.
Hi. Hey, Fred, I was just going to say, KK and Glenn are still playing when I seen them, but that was 2005. Glenn was there. I can't remember if KK was playing or not. But, man, Halford came out on the bike on the second set. It headed down the highway and held Bedford leather. Amazing show. But
nice. That sounds awesome.
now, you guys know I'm a sound engineer by trade. A lot of guys I've told 15 years on tour. And I'm pretty picky about music and tone. JD knows tone is my main thing. And Judas Priest, oh, my God, their sound was unbelievable. And another band, one of the best sounds I've ever heard was Marilyn Manson, believe it or not, which I wasn't really a fan. And I seen them. I'm like, geez, these guys are on point.
Yeah, they just had their shit together, huh? Right? That's
The
all good.
sound, the tone was just dynamite, man. It was unbelievable. Okay, Grizz, CG, you guys got to get a hat. This is crazy hat night.
I had to go back to the other one.
All right, I got to mute. I'll be right back.
Oh, a crazy hat. Okay, just a second. Just a second.
Oh, you know, Grill's got a crazy hat. He can whip out something more country than anybody's ever seen. Mr. Grizz, how did you do your cooker, your wood stove there? It's like inset into the wall. How did that even happen?
I built it that way.
Did you now? Right, it doesn't get in the way that way.
By the
That's
way, my
awesome.
wife. Girl.
Oh hell yeah! That's the popcorn Sutton hat right there. We're ready to make some moonshine, baby.
That's right, we are.
I'm in.
You're done.
I'll take the first runnings. You can keep the heads. I want the first runnings.
Hey, wait a second. That's the good stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know what I'm talking about. You keep the heads. I want the first runnings.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the stuff that's like 160, 180 around here.
Yeah, baby. Like lacquer thinner.
Yeah, the tail end, man. That's you're down to like I'm down to like 50 on that.
Awesome.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I'm back. I had to take care of some
Sam,
business.
you got your screen locked on Scott, so it's not bouncing.
Holy crap! What happened? There we go. Uh-oh. Sorry, Tara. Sorry, guys.
Thanks, Drew.
I'm retarded. They call me retard. First name Mo, last name Ron. Mo Ron.
Moron.
Yeah.
Nice.
God, don't bail. I'm sorry, brother. You're here. Can you, Scott? You just not saying nothing.
Is it working?
Yeah, there he is.
All right.
Holy shit.
Oh well, I don't think I've been on a live stream before with Scott.
Me neither. It's been a while. Oh, Miss Grizz is here. Hi, Miss Grizz.
Hi. Yeah, she's here to say hi to Country Girl.
Hi, darling. I was waving at you. I don't know if you could see me, and I was waving though. How are you doing, sweetheart? It's good to see you. Bubba, I got good news.
What's the good news?
Last night on my live stream, I was actually able to sing a little bit.
Yep.
Awesome.
So it's coming back so I can get back to the music because I have so missed it.
So you going to sing me some songs for me to play on my videos?
Heck yeah.
Awesome. Great. I need songs to go with my sawmill videos and all that stuff.
Perfect.
Grizz,
We can do it. It's coming back. I still got a little bit to go. I don't quite have my upper register back yet, but I was able to sing Tennessee Whiskey. I had to change a couple of the notes.
Yep.
And I think I did House of the Rising Sun and a couple of others.
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to JD doing that song that I requested of him. He's going to do me that Mountain Dew.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
yeah.
JD is
Yeah.
awesome to start with. I could listen to JD play all day.
Oh, he's good. JD's
I
good.
love listening to JD. We were talking about that on my stream.
He's good. He can play the acoustic good too, man.
And Drew are both awesome on that guitar.
Yep.
Drew was playing Merle Haggard. I heard that, Grizz. Awesomeness.
Oh
Yeah. But Grizz, I gotta put something together for you too, man. I do simple stuff though, but still pretty good. You know.
You bet. I'll put it on there, Sam, if you do.
My man. I've been watching them, Grizz. I seen JD do Rocky Top, and then the song, and he wrote one for you too, right? The song he wrote for you was pretty cool. I think.
Well, that song there, that was actually one of my videos. I put the whole song on. I clipped off the end of that. That was the song Wildwood Weed.
Yeah.
And he played that on the end of Wildwood Weed. And then I clipped that off and I use that part for my closure on my videos quite often.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah. CG, where's your hat?
Told you I didn't have one. You're going to have to accept me the way I am.
Well, how about you do your hair up in like a beehive?
There you go.
Right, that would be different, right? That's
I don't know that I can do it in a beehive. I can put it up for you, but I don't know that I can do a beehive. We can do Pebbles. You remember Pebbles when he used to stick right on top of Red?
You got some aluminum foil.
okay. That works. That works.
Be like
If you don't
Mark
do
Simpson.
with the hat says I'm going to bring back that 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
Oh,
Have a hat. Y'all can't do
Uh-huh.
or do something out of thin air. I don't have a hat. I don't own hats. I don't wear hats.
put a
My hair is too gorgeous to hide.
how about a bandana or something? Wicked Misfits.
I'll just make you a fountain on the top of my head that'll look stupid.
Yeah.
And be happy, okay?
CG, you get a bandana or something? That would be that's kind of a hat. You're right. No bandanas.
No, I don't hide my hair ever. I don't do that stuff.
Oh, okay.
No, look, it is gorgeous. You see this gorgeous mane right here? You don't hide this. I mean, please.
We love it. We love it.
If my kid was there, he could make you up a like a paper boat hat or something to wear. He's good about folding paper. He can fold paper into all kinds of shapes.
All right, everybody. This is the Circus Nor'easter Spring Jam, first day of spring. Now let's go through the panel and check out with everybody and see what the weather's like where you guys are at. And I'll give you all the new people update in Philadelphia weather because it's pretty crazy. CG, you're up first. You're on the big screen. What's your weather like today, honey?
It is gorgeous. Our high was 74. It was bright and sunshiny. Y'all want to see a picture? I can show you a picture. I took a picture today because it was so pretty.
Yeah, I like the hair like that. That's cool. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome. You are so welcome.
74. Oh my goodness. Is your air conditioner?
It was 70. Oh yeah, my air conditioner set on 70.
Yeah, I know.
It was 74 degrees today. It was absolutely beautiful. There was not a cloud in the sky. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous day.
It started a little cold, but it did turn out beautiful. It's probably one of the coldest mornings ever, but yeah, it turned out beautiful.
Yeah, it was probably about 51, maybe, I think, when I got up this morning.
You got a picture? Because if not, I got to go to Sparky's next. Even though he's in the same.
We live in the same place. Hers is mine too. I mean, you can put me on the screen if you like, but yeah, we had the same temperature. We only live 40 miles difference.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll find it. Go ahead and move on. I'll find it, and I'll show you again in a minute when I find it.
Yeah, we had the same temperature. It was beautiful.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Oh. So Sparky, CG guys been in the 70s today, mid 70s. Now, next is Uncle Grizzo. Uncle Grizz, what's the weather like in your part of the country, my friend?
It was the last 2 or 3 days. It's been real nice, but it's going to start a slight rain. We're supposed to get about a quarter of an inch of rain tomorrow is all. And we got more snow on the way.
I don't.
Oh, you're in the same boat. You got snow. Okay. It's
not but they're threatening us with snow.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. And that crazy first day of spring. Drive safe, Drew. Let me skip to him real quick. He's had light snow and rain mixed all day. 31 Fahrenheit or -1 Celsius. So that's freezing. 32 is freezing, if I remember correct.
Yes, sir.
So what a weird weather pattern we are having. That's why I'm going down to list something new, something different. Check in with everybody. Rick's off the screen. He'll be back. Let's go to Scott. Scott, my friend, do you mind saying whereabouts you're at and what the weather is like?
50 miles south of Cleveland.
Yeah.
It's had a high of 43, got a low of 28 tonight, and it's 35 degrees right now with snow on the way.
Wow. How crazy is this, guys?
Yeah.
So we'll just say Cleveland, which is known for, I guess, cold weather, right? Crazy winter.
Yeah, sure.
Snow. We are officially into spring, if I was told correctly. And let's see, we got 4 out of 6 people on the panel that are freezing and has snow, and also Drew. So let me go on the big screen. I'm in Philly, right outside of Philly. We had about an inch and a half today. Snowed all day. At one point, the flakes were literally like wafers this big. I couldn't believe it. I've never seen snowflakes look like that. Absolutely amazing. I should have videoed it, but tomorrow is the big day, though. All the schools are already closed. Everything's shut down for tomorrow.
Man.
And they're literally calling for 8 to 13 inches where I'm at. Westchester.
Crazy.
Yeah, Westchester, Pennsylvania, about 19 miles west of Philly. And so we are getting now 2 nor'easters back to back. That's why the title. Uncle Rico is back. Let's check in with Rick. Rick, I don't know if you heard us, but we are going through the panel, just checking in, saying the region we're in and what the weather is like today and going to be like. So what do you got for us, Rick?
I'm in central North Carolina, right smack in the middle of the state. It's 34 degrees and calling for 90% chance of snow in 1 minute from now.
Right in 1 minute.
12 o'clock.
With,
That's what
with,
it's
with a
Yeah.
Band-Aid finger even. With a Band-Aid finger even. What's up with
Hey,
that?
Rick, how crazy would it be if at 1 minute at 12 o'clock you looked out the window and there was a foot of snow that just sunny, boom, snow.
Oh, man, I know I had more than just a vape in this vaporizer. If that happened.
I imagine that.
Hey, Sam.
Yes, TG, what's up?
Okay, I found the picture. I'm going to show you all this. I want you to notice that we are definitely into spring because the trees are starting to bloom already. What? You ready?
Don't tease them, CG. That's wrong. We have a good here. We have a good here.
Oops, hold on. Change the picture.
Oh wow, how beautiful is that?
Present, Rick. I mean, Sam, present.
I am. It is. It should be.
That was taken today on my way to go get lunch.
Uh-huh.
It was a absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous day.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Kyle Waka says it's the first week of autumn. So I assume that would be Australia or New Zealand. Kyle, can you let us know, my friend? Dry Chef Drew is in Canada, and he's having the same type of wintry weather in Canada.
Yep. Kyle is down under the down under.
Winnipeg, I think. Yeah, Manitoba. How crazy.
Down under the down under.
So, Kyle, what's your temperature down there, Kyle? Anyway, let's go to Grizz. Mrs. Grizzo's on the screen. I'm so happy to see you. How you guys been? Mrs. Grizz, you want to say something to CG, or you guys want to talk to us?
Your chance.
You're up.
You got talk, woman, talk.
Wait. Don't you be talking to my sister-in-law like that. You just talk to me. You just ignore all of them and you just have a conversation with me and they'll hear what we're saying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mrs. Grizz. I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that.
Yeah, you put her on the spot. Hey, Chris, she's not near as mean as you said she was. She seems like a pretty nice person.
Hey,
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Hey, Bubba, I live close enough to go take care of that for you, Bubba. You just let me know, okay? Because, family will always stick together.
Yeah.
yeah.
Country girl does good at cooking.
Yeah. I've been watching some of yours cooking on the wood stove, and that just looks like so much fun. It's
I got some more coming on up here in about another week. I got some beef bacon on it brining right now.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Hey there, Scott King was talking to you. He says, "We're family. Don't be scared. We love you."
Oh, wow, man. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Drew. Thank you, Drew, for coming in. Everybody say bye to Drew, my friend. Be safe.
Bye,
Be
Drew.
warm.
Love you, hon.
Thanks for stopping.
Hey, Drew.
Love you, brother.
Make some more music videos for me, will you, Drew? I love playing your songs on my videos.
Hey, Mrs. Grizz, she left. I was going to say, you got to give your husband a haircut. He's looking kind of crazy.
Yes, I was going to say it the other day. In the next day or two.
Your crazy hair.
No, I need a haircut back.
Just don't ask him to cut the beard, and you're okay.
Yeah.
Not the beard, but it's time to get this mop off. I mean, this got to go.
It looks like Stir Fry's twin. You guys look like twins standing there. That's hilarious. Now, hey Grizz, what you should do is do a live stream or a video where you get a haircut. You know,
No.
your summer.
No.
Nah.
You can find the hairs, but I hate haircuts with a passion. I'm not a patient person sitting underneath the razor or underneath the scissors.
Now, yeah, I was gonna say, are you gonna do a buzz cut for the summer? Like just and keep the beard?
No, she does it with scissors, and she just takes her fingers through my hair and cuts it down to her finger. So it's about a half inch, 3/4 inch long. That does it all with scissors.
Okay, cool. We got to see that though. We want to see it.
You hear that, Deanna? Well, I'll tell you what.
My
We'll
goodness.
do it. We'll put it up, and we're going to get her to start a channel. That will go on her channel.
Awesome.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Scott King says he caught his bangs on fire today. How did you catch your bangs on fire, Scott?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too.
Scott's our rock star troll who is always welcome. Scott is our troll that is welcome. We love Scott here, and he will troll, and it's allowed. But Grizz, I've been watching a lot, just about every day your videos, man. I love the fire chats and the music. It's pretty awesome, friend.
I appreciate y'all watching it, man. I tell you what, I'm kind of getting slow on the videos. I got so much going on the last couple of days. I haven't been able to fire up the camera, and it would have made a good video, the stuff that I'm doing right now, but just not enough time with the rain. I was trying to beat the rain.
Yeah.
And there's my beautiful niece. Hello, darling.
Who's your niece?
Yes.
Oh, what is your screen name? Mrs. Grizz's daughter, I forget.
Mrs. Grizz's daughter.
I'm sorry.
That was subtle.
And, she goes by Angel.
Angel. All right.
I love Angel. I have a cousin named Angel in Colorado, and it's a beautiful name. Hi, Angel. Everybody say hi. How you doing?
Good.
Angel.
Howdy.
Angel and Mrs.
Just for the
Grizz.
record, I'm the first one to notice because I'm observant like that. I just want you to know it was me. All me.
I want you guys to know tonight is Crazy Hat Night, so you're out of uniform, ladies.
Isn't it wild the way that come together, Sam? The crazy hat night.
Yes.
I'm kind of beginning to think like it's a crazy hat for midnight because all of us ladies are too beautiful to be covering up this gorgeousness. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm thinking.
DG nailed it. That's very true. Thank you.
Me, yeah.
But Rick, it just kind of happened, man. It wasn't planned. I got my kangaroo hat on, and then you showed up with your Thug Life hat. Hey, Rick, what you should do is write Thug Life across your belly with Sharpie or something.
Right?
That'd be so funny.
You can do it in calligraphy or whatever, yeah.
DG, I'm sorry. Do you want to show us something?
Whenever you get a second, I'm not interrupting. Christy and I are having our conversation. I said, whenever Sam gets a minute, I'll show you.
You're
I
presenting.
bought Jade a present.
You're good. You're on the big screen.
I bought Jade a present. I went to the Dollar Tree. Remember the other night, Christy, I told you I stopped on the way home from your house? And I found this really cute little container. And it needed to have something in it too. So I bought something to go in it. But check this out, Christy. The little container has a screw-on lid, and it's got little puppy paw prints and bones and different stuff on it. And I bought her some gravy train treats. They look like little steaks treats to fill it up in. So she now has her own treat
Cool.
treat can. So we can set it on the counter or somewhere up on the end of the cupboard, and we can just give her treats out of her little container.
That's
CG, you know Sam will eat those, right? They look like little steaks, Sam. They look like little steaks.
No, right? You see the little doggy bones and paws, puppy paws. It's so cute. Jade's gonna love them.
I do tricks for them too. I'll roll over and play dead.
Hey, Dave will jump up and give me kisses.
Says I played dead for hours. Watch this.
Yeah, wait a minute. That's a different live stream. We can't show that one on here. I'm sorry. The one where I wear the collar and the ball. I mean, never mind. I'm sorry.
Oh
as
yeah,
you don't start humming leg.
Yeah, that's a different stream.
Whoops. Now hang on. Which one is Jade? Because I met Christy's dogs and I forget who's Jade.
Jade's that black and white pit.
Oh yeah.
The sweetheart.
Christy, I plan on coming back. I just don't know when yet. I got a lot of stuff going on up here with my son, and baseball season starting up like 2 weekends. We got practice every weekend. So it's been busy, but I'll be back. Especially to Miss Christie's house and CG, right?
Yeah, I'll be there by the end of the month. Maybe a little more. Just depends on when I get everything out of here. That's going to be the issue. And then having to work around with the doctors putting limitations on me of what I can and can't do. And it just, when I'm by myself and all I got is me. So
I wish I was there to help. I would, but
I wish you worked too. So get your butt on a plane.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe for my birthday in July. I don't know. I just can't do it right now. I wanted to come down in April or May, which I'm not ruling out, but it's just really hectic up here.
Oh, and just for the record, Christy only has one dog, by the way. She has a dog and a cat.
I thought there was 2 dogs there. I don't remember.
Kelly had a dog.
Maybe I was seeing double that night.
Maybe, but Kelly had a dog. So,
that's what it was.
But I didn't think Kelly had the dog when you were here yet. I don't know.
You will have your own room too.
Yep, he would have his own room. He wouldn't have to sleep on the floor.
Yeah.
And then guess what? Christy actually has a couch. We could sit down.
What?
I know, right? I know. I'm moving up in the world.
You guys, Christy's house is amazing. There's a video on my channel about it. It's really cool. It's such a tranquil, serene place. Like you just feel good going there, But anyways,
I know, right, Christy?
Party.
Hey, you Texans, let's talk about these headlines real quick. How about this new Unabomber thing going on? What's the story?
Oh wow, trip lines and stuff like that.
I haven't really been following it. I know that the fourth one went off today. Right outside of the FedEx thing early this morning, and then I've heard there was another one during the day.
Yeah, there's another one tonight, number 6. They found this evening in the mail. They got it before it went out or something.
Yeah, a couple of them had some kind of tripwires and stuff on it.
Somebody got injured this morning at the FedEx place, and then they found another one around, I don't know, dinner time or something tonight. So number 6. Yeah, number 6. In Austin.
Yeah, the house doesn't quite look like that anymore, but it's getting there. It's still a beautiful home. It is a beautiful home.
It's really neat. I love that place.
Did you see the one where Maryland had another school shooting this morning too?
Yeah. Tony Bones told me about that. Wasn't a guy sitting across the way or something in a coffee shop or something? Or no, Panera? Wasn't it Panera Bread?
What was it? A high school in Maryland.
Oh, this was something else. Somebody took some people hostage at Panera Bread today. And they cops were there. I don't know. Tony was saying something about it. But Tony Bones got a new truck today, guys. It's awesome. It's a Nissan Titan, 2010, and it's a beautiful truck, man.
You're moving through these pretty quick. 6 bombings in Texas.
Yeah, Unabomb or the mail bomb.
And they're up the San Antonio area. They're using FedEx packages.
Yeah, in Austin. Yep.
Austin, San Antonio.
That's a college
crazy.
town.
That's okay. I'm sorry. I'm behind on the conversation. I was just I am behind on things. Wow, that's messed up. My kid gets something every day. It seems from the mail. He's back from Afghanistan, and so he's getting a bunch of packages sent in because he likes to spend his money like crazy. So these FedEx trucks and these UPS and such are in and out of here all the time. So I didn't hear anything about that. I'll research that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. And then who got the new truck? Maybe paint me stupid. I'm just behind a little bit here. I'm sorry.
You're all right. Tony Bones, my best friend upstairs, my fellow veteran brother, got a new
awesome.
truck. Got a new truck, 2010 Nissan Titan, and it's got custom exhaust V8. It sounds like a damn muscle car. Like
It does it.
it's man, this truck is nice. I'm like
Yeah.
blown away by it. You know, it's nice.
Yeah.
All right, real quick. Scott hit 200 today. I think he means 200
200
subs.
subs. Yep, he sure did.
Woo! Congratulations.
Right, Scott.
Congratulations.
Awesome, Scott.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
That's a good landmark. That's a good landmark.
Grizz, my brother. The world is completely. What are we? Close to 7 billion people in this world.
Insane.
You know, at one point there was a major earthquake in Sumatra, and the population went down to. No, it was a eruption, like a super volcano, not an earthquake that caused an earthquake. Thousands, tens of thousands of years ago, and the population went down to 10,000 people in Central Africa. Isn't that crazy? From 10.
I think we need some earthquakes here then.
Hey man, you gotta be careful what you wish for, because Yellowstone is probably the biggest volcano on the planet, if not
Yes,
one.
it is.
When that thing goes, it's going to wipe out like 3/4 of the United States and North America.
That's
Don't say that. Don't say that.
That's true.
It's true. That entire park is one gigantic geyser. I mean,
Super.
it really is.
Yeah.
It's
Super volcano.
you drive through the park itself, you'll see like gushers and geysers and like Old Faithful and all that. And everybody's familiar with Old Faithful. It's the most popular one. Everybody knows about it. But there are hundreds of those in that park, hundreds of them. And these fissures that just shoot up all the time, and hot springs that run off of them. The sulfur smell, you can smell it. I mean, it's just that park is one big powder keg.
That baby's gonna blow one day, no doubt.
It is. It is. And when it does, it's going to cause a nuclear winter, which basically means it's going to blacken the skies and blacken the sun. And I think it's like 3/4 of North America is going to be basically gone. You know.
Thanks, Sam. That's a bright thought right there. That's a very pleasant thought right there. Quit.
Well, it was scary for me, with the exception of my mom and my brother, my dad's side of the family, which is here in Texas, but all of my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, one of my brothers, my nieces, they all live in Montana, like within a 3-hour ride from that park.
Yikes.
All of them.
I've never been to Yellowstone. Has anybody here been to Yellowstone?
I've been lots of times. In fact, I just went a couple years ago.
Yeah, it sounds amazing. I just
It
never.
is absolutely. I've got some pictures. I'll send you some one day. I'll send you, or we'll do a hangouts and I'll share some pictures with you.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Okay, we're on Dale.
Yes,
Let's
you are,
talk about
Scott.
Dale real quick. I talked to Dale while he was still in the hospital, maybe a month and a half ago, and he sounded good. He was still having a little trouble with speech. He can't really type too good, but yeah. If you guys don't know, Dale had a stroke, and
He was on a live stream not too long ago. He popped in.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, he came to mine the other morning.
Popped in on Rex not too long ago.
Oh, good. He called me, but I missed the call. I don't, CJ, I'm not bad with the phone. You know how I am, but he called me and I missed the call maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. But Dale lives literally 2 miles away from me, 2 to 3 miles. It's
He's
not
home, so if you get a chance to pop by and say hi to him, he's home.
2 miles. You need to go by and see him.
I gotta go talk to him. Maybe I'll call him tomorrow. Yeah.
Do that.
Let's jump in here for a minute.
Yeah.
This is a Natty Ice. This is Dale's beer. And this we do for Dale for a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
Cheers. Right.
Hey, right on.
We all said hey and get better, didn't it?
Sparky, I forgot to ask you, what are you sipping tonight, my friend?
I'm about to switch gears, but this is a St. Arnold's brand lawnmower beer. It's kind of it's a Kolsch beer. It's like a regular old beer, pretty much. It's a low ABV. I'm about to hit some homebrew though. I don't want to bore you out with my beer details, but yeah, I'm about to hit some homebrew. I'm about to get a homebrewed Michelob, and everybody understands Michelob. I'm about to get me some homebrew Michelob. It's in the cooler kegerator thing over there. Anyway, it's not. I won't bore you with beer details.
I love Michelob. I call it Michelob. I love Michelob.
Right? Yeah, that's the way it's pronounced or spelled anyway.
My favorite beer is probably Red Stripe, though. I love Red Stripe.
Okay.
Yeah, Jamaican brew.
I can dig that.
I've been
Maybe
to
take your phone and do a live stream from Dale's so everybody can say hi to Dale and wish him well.
Yeah.
Hey, that would be cool, huh? Right. Good idea, CJ.
That wasn't my idea. It was JD's idea. He put it in chat. I'm just reading chat.
That's a really good
awesome,
one.
awesome. Yeah. JD's awesome. JD's awesome for the thought. Yeah. He's only 2 miles away. Take your telephone or whatever you're doing over there, and yeah.
Streams.
Well, how about this, guys? Maybe tomorrow. I can't promise, but maybe everybody's gonna be snowed in here tomorrow, so we'll be doing nothing basically, YouTubing. But maybe tomorrow I'll call him and do a live stream after Rick's and get him on the panel with us.
That would be cool.
Yeah, everybody can talk to him. Or tomorrow evening. We'll see when everybody's around.
That would be great. Yeah, if he's up to it.
I don't want to call him now because it's too late here. It's midnight here in Philly, so he's probably sleeping. But I'm pretty sure he had to give up smoking and drinking, which is probably going to be pretty hard for Dale. But no, that's no judgment, no offense.
So he needs more support than ever at this point.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, we got to be here for him. So he's a good guy. Dale is a good dude, man. He's a little crazy, but he's a good cat. You know, we're all a little crazy.
Who wants normal? Right? Who is to say what is normal?
I'll tell you a story about Dale too.
What's that, Rick? I'll put you on the big screen, Rick. Sorry, go ahead.
About 2 years ago, he came to one of my gardening videos and was talking to me, and he asked me. He said, "Hey, Rick, I've been watching your videos for a while. We've been talking in the chat on my videos." He said, "You know of another place I can go that's fun to hang out here?" And he said, a live stream. And I said, "Go to Doing It Cheap Pawpaws." And he went there. And that's how he got in our community, is through a gardening video on my channel. That's how he met all of y'all and all of us through that. It was pretty amazing, the trail that it went down to do that. You can ask Dale. He'll tell you the same thing.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that crazy? Rick, I remember the day that me and you were on a stream, just me and you chilling for an hour.
Nobody else there at all. Nobody.
No, we've had some, I tell you what, man, we've had some killer, really good times on here, you know, and I miss it. You know, I figured, you know what, I'm up. Everything's going to be shut down. So I'll be chilling all day. Let's do a late night spring nor'easter jam at Circus.
Yeah, well, late night for me is going to go on about another 10 minutes because late night for me starts at 5 o'clock in the morning, and it's
Well, you know what, CG? I was just thinking that. I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, CG is going to be hitting the hay here soon. I know it.
Yes, you overslept the other morning.
And you know from experience, I do not wake up easily. It takes me a while.
Oh, me too. I know. And when I was in there, we were doing early mornings too. And we didn't.
Perfect when you were here though, because when Sam was here, it was so perfect because we would both wake up in the morning and we kind of stumble by each other and we do this little shoulder bump thing, you know. And he's got his Coke and I had my tea and we'd be sitting out on the porch and both of us were just on our phones and quiet, didn't say a word to each other. We just drifted. We'd be up for a good 10, 15 minutes before we even said, "Oh, hi."
Yeah. We're me and CG are very, very much alike. Yeah, we have a lot in common. We're like brother and sister. It's crazy.
We are a brother and sister and everything except blood. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. I miss it down there. I've been thinking about the trip a lot and watching. The New Orleans time was amazing. That was so much fun. The whole thing, we had a good time. So that, if you guys don't mind, that brings me to the next topic. CG, are you still doing a Philly trip? What's going on with that? Oh, Patch is here.
Welcome, Patch. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out because Tessie's had some stuff come up that's going to make it a little hard for her to maybe able to join us. And I wouldn't be able to stay with her. I'm not getting into her stuff. It's just some personal family stuff she's dealing with.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I may do the California trip that I postponed and then do the Philly trip later when Tessie could be able to actually spend time with us.
You know what? That's probably a good idea because also for me, like I was telling you before, I'm like super jammed up with Gage's baseball and everything going on. It's just that time of year where everything's crazy. But summer is always good, you know. But whenever, man. You can listen, CG. I got a spare room here with a twin bed. you're always welcome to stay here. You know, anybody is.
Well, as long as you don't want to stay there permanently, let's clarify that.
Well,
It's a temporary stopover.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying and why.
I don't think you would like being in Philly anyway.
You're right.
It's a whole other world than well, you've been up here, but it's
I have.
a different world in Texas. I'll tell you what.
Yes, Patch. Sam put the link up there, Patch, if you want to come up and say hi. But
Patch, it's crazy hat night on the circus tonight.
Oh yeah, you gotta have a crazy hat on, or a hat at least, except for the women, because we're too beautiful to cover all this up. Sorry.
Yep. I just took mine off. I'm about to go switch it.
I will probably be going around Adelanto up near Ontario. Adelanto.
I used to live in SoCal, Patch, right near Barstow, Fort Irwin. Are you familiar, my friend? I'm sure you are.
Ditto, Scott. I don't know if you got, but did you see the other one, Scott? I don't know if I did it right. You tell me if I did it right, because you are the expert at Monicons.
I was just telling Tony Bones about a story where I was in an earthquake in Big Bear Mountain in Southern California, and it was 7.2 on the Richter scale, and I was tripping on acid. Could you imagine being in an earthquake on acid? It was one of the craziest things I've ever experienced, but pretty wild. Now, I'll tell you where I want to go, CG. What I really want to do is go out to the Northwest and visit my main man, Uncle Griswold.
Well, I already told Grizz I'm going to make it up there when I go to Montana, which is probably going to be next summer for me.
I
Yeah, so I figured I'm going to come up and I'll probably just fly into Oregon, rent a car, come by and hang out with you for a little while, and then drive into Montana from there.
Awesome.
All right, guys, we got a new member. We got a new guest on the panel. Let's check in with our main man, Mr. Patch. He's got his Navy veteran hat on. Awesome. What's up, Patch?
What's up, brothers and sisters? How you doing?
Good,
Hello,
brother.
Patch, my darling. How are you?
Patch, good to see you.
Every day above ground's a great day.
Yep, every day's a holiday, my friend. Love your hat, man. My veteran brother.
Me too. My wife bought it for me special.
Yeah.
Even got me a UDT pin. My cat broke my pin.
Yeah, nice. They sell them at our VA up here in Coatesville. All the branches. Pretty awesome.
If you guys don't know who we're talking about, Patch, that's on the channel, the man who refused to die is his screen name.
Yeah.
And if you don't know him, you really need to go check out his channel. He's an amazing, amazing man. Yeah. He fights for a lot of the freedoms. He stands up for the freedoms that we have, and fights for the rights of us as citizens, for our veterans, for all of us, equally across the board. He's an amazing man to listen to and to know. You really need to check out his channel if you don't know him. You really do.
Well, thank you, man. I'm honored. I appreciate that.
Baby, you know I love you.
That segue. And if you don't like me, I'm just an asshole. So
well,
ask anybody else.
You know. Well, you know, the first time I met Patch was actually on somebody else's panel. I don't remember where it was, but somebody else's panel. And then we hit it off like there was an instant connection. We hit it off perfect that first night. And we have been, you know, supporting each other and being friends ever since.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm honored whenever Sam or Pick or Drunken or CG come on my panel when we're doing shows. I'm honored because that means the world to me. It means I'm doing something right. People actually want to be a part of it. So that just stokes my ego immensely.
Last time I was on your panel, pissing somebody off.
Good.
It looked like it hurt my feelings too, didn't it?
that person that you pissed off is now blocked.
How dare you?
But you know me, I speak my mind. Everybody knows that.
That's right.
You know, on my channel, I'm really chill. I don't do a lot of my channel, but if anybody that knows me and follows me, if I go over to Patches or to Sam's or to Rick's, if you get on my nerves, you will hear it. I
wouldn't have it any other way either, CG.
No.
That's right.
We like it around here. That's where we like it. How dare you talk so nice about me, Patch? Welcome in, buddy.
What's up, brother?
Cheers.
And to the other people that I don't know on the panel, what's up? How you doing?
Well, why don't we just everybody introduce yourselves? Obviously you know me. I'm
All right. All right, let's go. I'm going to present one by one through the panel.
Again?
We'll start with TG. TG, you're on the big screen. Let's get it.
Howdy, howdy, peoples. I think everybody knows me, but just in case you don't, I am Country Girl. The beauty that is this panel, because God knows it needs it.
Yeah, we love CG's hair tonight. CG, the women don't have to wear crazy hats, but she put her hair up as a hat for us. And thank you, CG. We love you. That's my big sister.
Got the crazy hair. Crazy hair.
Me and CG are the founders, so to speak. I hate to say it, but we started the circus last year, and it's been a hell of a ride ever since.
Yes.
So. All right, thank you, CG. Sparky's up next.
No, you went with crazy hair. That had to been. No, you should have brought up Grizz next. You should have brought up Grizz. No. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Y'all go by and check out my channel if you haven't. Go on to somebody else. Everybody else is more cool than I am.
No, Sparky is my all-time favorite YouTuber, and I say that every time. I love his videos.
You.
He's just amazing. And I got the pleasure of hanging out with Sparky for a while one afternoon.
We did. We had a great time. We had a great time. Y'all had the circus going, but I would like to think that I wasn't I wasn't a founder by no means of the whole circus thing, but I kind of got in there as soon as I could. And so I've done the circus thing for a minute with CG and Sam.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Quit it.
You remember you're on the board, you're a shareholder. Sparky is
Why, thank you. Cheers. Salute to everyone.
Cheers, my friend. You're an integral part of the
let me tell you how important you are to us, okay, Sparky?
Quit now.
I bought a couple of things for his kids, and I bought a couple of things for my nieces and nephews. We only bought, on our entire trip, we only bought one YouTube creator a gift on the entire trip.
One. This is true.
Really?
TG, who was it for?
Other than Sparky, the man himself.
It's like this is most Sam Wise right here.
That in itself itself to tell you how special you are and how much of a part.
I appreciate it.
We love you. Hey, Sparky, show him the belly. You got to show him the belly.
Oh, no, come on. No, okay. Whose stream is it? Oh, this is Sam's stream. We can do this. Look at here. Boys. No, this is Sam did all this. It's all about Sam.
Whoops.
Hey-oh. Ain't nothing right about that, boy. Ain't nothing right about that.
You know, bad that Sam gave me a penguin like that. The penguin was standing up, so you can't really hide it. And I'm like, oh, crap. My mother came over one day, and it was on the bar. I'm like...
little froggy. All right, let's move along. Quick, not enough about me.
Sparky has the original, the very first circus animal, the pig that sat here with me for 8 or 10 months, and he got the first one. Yep. Sparky's my good friend. All right, moving on. Thank you, Sparky, and he's here from Texas. I hope you don't mind me saying that, but thank you guys. All right, Grizzo, Uncle Griswold's next up. Checking in with Uncle Grizzy. You're on the big screen. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. I'll tell you what I want to see. I want to see a rematch between you, Country Girl, and Sparky on
the Peppers Challenge.
Carolina Reapers.
On the Reaper Challenge. On the Reaper Challenge, baby. On the Reaper Challenge.
I'm growing more this year, too. I'm growing more.
Hang on, I can't hear Grizz.
Hold on, yeah, we can't hear Grizz, but
I demand that being said that you, Sam, kind of was on out and all that, and we know that was a mess. I want to give you a head start advantage of this. So therefore, on the next rematch, you get a 3-minute head start with Pepper. You take the first fight, 3 minutes later. Then Sparky and Seth, they step in.
Well, I think that the next pepper challenge should be the person who drinks the most milk after they eat the pepper. I win. I get the
No,
belt.
no. You still would not win that one because you did not drink the milk. You swished it in your mouth and spit it out. I know because there's a full bucket of milk here. We had to go.
Damn it. Oh man.
Part of it looked like throwing up.
I want to eat till we can't eat anymore. And it's not just who can last the longest, but eat till you can't eat anymore of these peppers. I was so primed for it, and I was so scared.
Let me state unequivocally
like a boss.
Let me state unequivocally for the record. You people are out your effing loving minds. I am not eating another one of them damn papers. That was hot.
Oh man, I'm
and
so
that oil got in my eye. You guys, my eye swelled shut. It was crazy. I mean, you can ask Sam. It literally swelled my entire eye shut.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Come on, sis, for all time's sake.
I love you, Bubba, and I will sing for you, and I will dance for you, and I will do a lot of things for you. But eating another one of those peppers is not one of them.
I'll tell you what, I would do it again. I would eat one. We should have the 2018 pepper challenge. Where are we going to have it? Texas was last year, 2017.
Oh my!
How about Philly? We can do it in Philly, or we can do it in Carolina.
Love you, Christy.
I actually ate one this morning.
Good night, Christy. Did you really, Rick?
A piece of one.
No, wait. Rick says he ate one. Joanne and Ashley say he nibbled the very, very tip off of it. Took about 3 seconds to spit it out in the trash can and then started guzzling.
I bit the end off of it, chewed it up till it about burnt my butt up. Then I spit it out. You can watch it.
Yeah.
I'm messing with Rick because Joanne and Ashley gave him heck over it. It was so funny.
It wasn't just Joanne and Ashley. It was about 15
But
people.
the funny thing is like, we messed with him hard. But having actually done that, I can tell you, even just the small end on that pepper would have burned like hell.
Yeah. They're spicy. It's spicy. I'll tell you that. Yeah, it's spicy. No doubt.
Now, Rick, was this from last year's harvest, the ones we had?
Yeah, I dried them. Bit the end off of that dried one. I think I had a seed though.
What do you still have them? What do they look like?
I'll show you.
Yeah, let's see them.
I still got the seeds. I haven't planted them yet. I still have. I did find the seeds. I might add. I thought I lost them. I did find the seeds. I haven't actually started germinating them yet. I will do that really soon. Like, because my cucumbers are already up and growing. I did pick up 10 different plants, like commercial plants. All kinds of pepper, all kinds of hot peppers. I got a video. I haven't edited or anything yet, but it'll be up soon.
It's still pretty nice.
Question real quick, Patch. Who else do you not know up here, baby?
Yeah, let's go keep going down the line.
Oh yeah, we didn't finish that, did we?
Yeah, we got caught
with the Joker
challenge. Okay, hold on. We're on Rick. Scott's next, then Patch. Well, then me and then Patch. Rick, let's get it. How you doing today, Rick?
Pretty good, man.
All right.
See how these things look?
Oh shit! The devil's
Let's see where I'm at.
You dried them whole. Awesome.
Dried them whole.
How'd you do that?
Strung them up, let them dry.
Yeah, it's just natural. Okay, awesome.
Now you could grind those little things up and make like a seasoning out of them.
Ooh, Jesus, yeah, they burn you up too. I ain't kidding.
Good. I probably mix it in about 2 gallons of something else just so it have this perfect.
Yeah, you can make an awesome jerk seasoning out of them, but it would have to be a touch of. But
right. Yeah, I cut them up on that. My bad.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you.
Hey, Joanne. How you doing? Joanne Plans is here. Our good friend, Joanne. Okay, that was Rick, brother Rick. Scott, my friend Scott King, the man. He's been quiet in the corner just hanging out. But let's check in with old Scotty. What's up, buddy?
Hello, all my YouTube fans and friends.
Big Scott hit number 200 subs today.
Congrats. Yeah, awesome. Congrats.
That is Scott King is his screen name. It's Scott King.
I'll tell you what, Scott is one of the original Circus members too. He's been here from like day one. And me, Scott, Grizz, we all kind of met in Pawpaw's stream and doing it cheap. So this has blossomed or bloomed from that. And it's
I'm the off the wall, wild and crazy guy.
That's great to finally hear a voice with that screen name. You know, Scott King has always been around. He's been here for a long time. You know, it's awesome to hear a voice with that. That's cool.
Now let me tell you guys. I'm sorry.
I'm getting ready to take it national. You know.
Yeah. Going superstar mode, national. But Scott has been used to be really crazy back in the day, and he went through some changes, and I called it. I called it bullshit the whole time. I knew it. He was trolling everybody the whole time. I knew it. Then he came back and was Scott, and now he's just chilling. But let me tell you, Scott will throw some zingers at you, and I love him for it. He is the circus troll. Yes, sir. Okay.
Cheers.
I got to look to prove it.
Hey, Sam.
Yes, sir. What's
I'm going to
up?
have to drop out of here because I got to have some sleep tonight. I got to start pretty early in the morning.
I hear you, brother. We're at
Thank you.
12:30 over here on the East Coast. I'm not going to be on much longer anyway. CG's got to run. Maybe another 10 minutes, guys, and we're going to call it. But thanks for hanging out. What time you starting tomorrow? Can you let everybody know?
8:30 probably.
You guys, Rick does everybody, most people know, but Rick does the early morning streams. Go check him out on his channel. It's a good time. Rick, hopefully.
Yeah, sorry, Rick. I can't check you out because that's 5:30 my time. And yeah, sorry, I'm just rolling over and snoring at 5:30 my time.
I stay on for a few hours.
Amen. I hear you. I'm just getting out of bed when it ain't happening.
Rick, real quick before you run, since we'll be snowed in here tomorrow, I'll be home, and hopefully I'll be able to catch you in the morning, man. I'm going to try to. Maybe I can join you.
Sounds cool. I hope you come on, Sam.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Thank you so much for having me on tonight.
Thank you, brother. Get some sleep, man, and be safe down there and stay warm.
All right. Bye, everybody.
All right.
Take care, Rick.
Look
Peace
at
out,
you, Joanne. Look at you go, girlfriend.
All right, we got two more members on the panel to check in with. Myself, I'm just going to say hi. I'm Samwise, Goji, Sambo. Me and CG have the circus going. I took a break for a while, but
in shorts.
be sure to
Yeah,
check
exactly.
out CG.
In shorts. Out in the rain.
But we got some noise going on. Is that me? That's not me. Okay, there it goes. All right, so lastly, we want to check in with our main man, brother Pat. Pat, how you doing, man, friend?
Hey, every day above ground's a great day, my brother. And for those that don't know, I am the man who refused to die. I do a lot of social commentary, a lot of political commentary. I do a lot of panels. I talk a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And on my channel, free speech is paramount.
Yes, sir. We love
not being
you.
racist.
I don't get to catch too many live streams, but I have been on with Patch before and been in his streams and watched them. And I'll tell you what, man, it is definitely say what you will, state your opinion, and I respect you for that, man. It's good stuff. We need more people to stand up and say what they want to say intelligently, right? Intellectually.
Right.
And stand up for what they believe in. Because so many people
not even just standing up for what I believe in. It's standing up for what everybody on this panel here have their right to say what they want to say, so long as they're not trying to be racist, misogynist,
not being hateful or ugly.
Exactly.
Right. No malicious intent. Right. Right.
You can tell me all day long my opinion or my thought is wrong, and we can debate it, and we're still going to be friends after the debate.
That's beautiful.
I'm not going to resort to a name calling or you're a jerk or an asshole or any of those things like it does on so many other people's channels, because there's no ego on my channel. We're all in it for learning together, and you can't do that unless you have multiple people.
I may not necessarily agree with your opinion, but I will fight to the death your right to have it and to voice it.
Well, that's what we serve for.
Exactly.
One of the things we serve for is the freedom of speech, the right to our own opinions and to express ourselves, and that's paramount. I heard somebody on Rogan's podcast yesterday talking about how in other countries they're blown away how Americans have the freedom of speech, the right to our own opinions, to criticize and to debate. And a lot of other countries are not allowed to do that publicly, even privately.
Yep.
We are blessed. We take it for granted. A lot of people do. I'm sorry. But we are blessed to have that right and to have people to stand up to defend that right.
I'll give you an example, if I can interrupt for 1 second. A
Sure.
friend of mine, Angel, and I were on a panel of Germans a couple weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
And I'm talking about, we were on there for hours. My friend Angel spent like 26 hours debating with them over our Constitution and our Bill of Rights. And even with the trolling that was going on in the side chat from these people, now we don't speak German. The Germans that were on the panel were so enamored with our ability to speak in regards to these things and allow them to say, hey, we think your country's wrong. They were getting rid of their own trolls, their own fans, hiding them, blocking them, deleting their crap, because we're expanding. My channel is expanding that much. It's encompassing so many different things. I'm doing so much stuff on YouTube. Got a fan page on YouTube now because I was getting too many people hitting up my personal Facebook with stuff to talk about. It's just a matter of giving everybody an ear and a voice and a platform to speak from. Even if I don't agree with you, you still have the right to your own opinion. As long as you respect
I'm very blessed that we usually agree with each other, so it's really cool. We can really have fun.
Man, we can.
You know what's cool, Patch, is the fact that everybody I've met in our community, I would say 95%, 99%, we can debate and have differences of opinions. And like you just said, at the end of the stream, at the end of the day, we're still family, friends, brothers, sisters, and we still love each other and get along. It doesn't matter if we don't agree. I think it's growing. It's brain food to be able to debate, learn from others, maybe not believe what they believe, but we learn. Me and Grizz do that. Me and Sparky do that. Me and Grizz had an amazing live stream a few weeks ago where we really hit it off intellectually. And man, that's so important to me, And Patch, I feel like you feel the same way.
Some of my best friends are people that disagree with me.
Exactly. We don't. Who wants a yes man? Yes man in there.
I don't like echo chambers.
Yeah. We can't have that. That doesn't promote any growth. It's like certain people are just the leader of the pack, and they have yes men. I don't want that. That's ego, and we have to have that ego death. And being able to debate and accept other people's opinions is letting go partially of our egos. That's paramount. And
well, the biggest shutdown from any sort of conversation is ego. The minute you say, "Oh, well, I agree with this, but you're an idiot for that," the minute you say somebody's an idiot, it shuts down the conversation because then the other person gets ass hurt. It's like, wait, you're insulting me, so it becomes down. It denigrates into an insult contest, and you don't get anything done that way. I see a lot of people who get a lot of views, and they get a lot of people watching, and they get a lot of watch hours from having all that kind of drama, and I can have that because I'm friends with these people, but I opt not to. I'd rather have where we can exchange ideas, even if we don't agree. At the end of the day, we can say, hey, I talked to that guy once a couple of weeks ago. That dude's a smart man. I don't agree with everything he says, but he's something to pay attention to.
It's better to have intellectual conversation than a debate of or just an intellectual debate. It's not fun to call somebody out. It's more fun to talk about the facts and what you believe is true, and to voice your opinion. And your opinion might not be the same as others, and that's why we can sit around and do this. To call somebody an idiot and then talk about it for the next 3 hours is no fun whatsoever. So I'm so with you on that, Patch. I'm so with you.
Well, Sparky, also the intellectual conversation is key because I see so many people. I don't want to say millennials. I don't want to group that, judge that group, but a lot of youngsters, even it just sheeple, brain dead, so to speak, people. I hate to judge, but they're so caught up in pop culture and what they look like and wearing Gucci shoes and Kim Kardashian's butt, and China, Black China's butt and all this shit. And they debate about it. I'm like, this isn't brain food. Like, what are you people doing? Who cares? Let's talk about real stuff, But like Patch said, like I said, like we all said, that is their right to be able to do that, and we have to defend that. But it's not for me. You understand?
Yeah, indeed it is. But some people are really good about rebuttal. And you said something to me, so I'm going to come up with something sassy to say back. Well, those aren't words of wisdom. Those aren't smart things. They're just that's a rebuttal to something that somebody that has said to you. To come up with it with their own thought and to be able to input some again with, like I say, some intellect to it. That's the people that are interesting to listen to, and those are the ones that you want to watch, and you want to gather facts from. And Patch is one of those kind of guys that he does that, he does that. It's not about covering your ass, but hey, have you ever thought of this end of it? And keeping the conversation moving and just keep it interesting,
Yeah.
Well, it's more of a. I enjoy talking to people who are going to challenge my belief structure, and maybe on a small topic or a big topic, I might sit back and go, I may not agree with you when we're doing the debate or the discussion, but a few days later I might go, something Sam said kind of clicked.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. I've had people come back to me and go, I thought you were a jackass because you think of things this way, but after pondering and reading a newspaper or seeing the local news, I'm like, Patch was right. I have to go tell them. So it's just amazing how many people that I've grown fond of in my short little YouTube career. And people are always astounded because I don't really get upset or pissed off or mad. Well, with all the stuff I've survived, surviving cancer 4 times, there's not much in this world that's going to make me mad unless you hurt my family. That's it.
Right. You don't have time to get caught up in emotions by being upset about somebody not agreeing with you. I feel the same way.
Right.
100%.
I deal in facts, not feelings.
Yeah. That's a beautiful thing. And you've already said stuff that will stick with me tonight. Let me say, the Circus. We call it the Circus. Our little community here, which I love. We all love. It's a place to hang out and have fun and laugh and do silly, dumb stuff. We used to dance on here all the time, play crazy music, but we keep it rolling. There's always stimulation, so to speak, conversation. And half the time we're laughing and getting crazy, but the other half we're going deep. And it may be paranormal topics we talk about a lot. It may be politics, religion. It doesn't matter. History. We talk about a lot of history, on here. We have. But it's just stimulation conversation instead of brain dead pop culture.
Yeah, instead of allowing your brain to atrophy and turn into rock, you're actually utilizing it and making the synapses fire, which is what I like about hanging out with you, Sam. And CG and Drunken and Pick.
Yeah. We've always at Patch when you're on, it's crazy because we always go deep, and we laugh too. But also with me and Grizz and Sparky, we don't always get into it deep. A lot of times we just goof around and be silly, And JD too, Kimbo. But man, there's times where we go deep, and I value those conversations. I really, really do. I really do.
My very first 10 live streams.
Yeah.
Sparky was with me.
Yeah.
He was on most of my very first live streams.
That's one thing.
He'd start off not drinking, and by the time the stream was over, 6-7 hours later, he'd be a bit toasted. But he wasn't.
What? Not me.
He wasn't stupid toasted. I know a lot of guys who get really drunk and they don't know how to speak after that. That's Sparky. Sparky would keep the conversation moving.
Yeah.
And was on point, paying attention to what's going on. So, I can't help but be humbled by the people like Charlie, he's always at my shows. And there's a few other people that always come to my shows. I can count on them like I can count the fingers on my hand. And I'm always humbled by the fact that they come and they'll hang out and they'll offer into the conversation. I even have trolls coming to my chats, guys that are known for being stupid in other people's chats, offer into the conversations. It's just amazing to me, and I'm humbled by it because I just started doing live chats on my own a couple months ago, and they've been just taking off. 30, 40 people watching. I'm shocked.
Well, you've been in several other chats, Miss Patch, in the sense that I've seen you in other groups. I don't always participate, but I do watch sometimes. But you've been in some pretty deep stuff with other folks, and you have your snap together. You have your wits together. And you're very well versed in that, and that's what makes you. We're not here trying to blow rainbows up your ass, but anyway, yeah, you're very well versed on things, and I can see why you have gained subscribers and why people like you, because you don't hold back. You shoot straight. You know, you just a good old guy, and you're a veteran, and I salute you for that. I might add.
I
But
appreciate it, brother.
you're all in all just a good guy, and I've seen you with Big Guys and Vinny G and so on, you know, and yeah, I've seen you in some chats. Again, I don't always participate. I sometimes just watch, but yeah. So I can see why your channel is growing the way it does.
Well,
You're well versed.
I can't do it without all you guys. The people that grace me with coming on my panel, the people that grace me with hanging out in the side chat. I can't do it without y'all. I'll be talking to myself, which is what I was doing, just making my rant videos, which were great. And I was having fun doing that, but I kind of get off on the interaction because I can't always think of everything to discuss. So if I've got a good audience on the side that are participating and discussing things and they toss me up ideas or the panel's really popping, I pride myself on everybody that comes to my chats. They feel like they're part of the chat and not just, you know, watching like I see a lot of these big guys do. They don't bother paying attention to the side chat. So we got like 1,000 people watching and all the people talking and asking questions. And all the cat on the screen is doing is looking at his Hangouts window, looking at the other people he's in the chat with, and not looking at the side chat. I pride myself on trying to pay attention to both the panel and the side chat. Plus, there's no real topic that's off limits on my channel. I'm not going to kick you out for saying something that I don't agree with.
Right.
Again, as long as it's not hateful or could be considered a hate crime, you can say almost anything you want on my panel.
Yeah.
And I won't. As long as you're not being disrespectful, is the bottom line. You have to respect everybody.
Yeah, that's always been like our, I hate to say policy, but the same thing. As long as there's no malicious intent, we everything's open. Everything's on the table. In my stream, I encourage. I used to say the rule is you have to cuss or use foul language in the circus, just as a joke, you know. But I've always wanted this a place where people can come and get stress relief, let it out, laugh, say what, vent. If you know, people come on and vent or cry, whatever. But we're here to support, you know. And Patch, like Sparky, nailed it. What he said, and I agree with him 100%. Is you challenge people and debate people, but you have like a magnetism, you know. People are drawn to you because of that, you know. And I don't have a chance to get on a lot now because I'm so tied up and busy with a lot of things. But I've been on your streams and watched them, and when you come on here, man, you're successful because, like I said, people are drawn to you, man. We like talking to you.
1 second, Brother Sam. Yes,
Yeah.
Joanne. Plans and Patch 2020. Me and Plans are going to run for president and vice president in 2020.
There you go.
Nice.
Patch and plans. There we go. Patch and plans.
No, she's going to be the president. I'm going to be the vice president. So it's Plans and Patch. And then in 2028, it's going to be me, and I'm going to try and get her as my vice president. So it'll be Patch and Plans. So we're going to spend 16 years in office.
Nice.
I'll vote for y'all.
Yeah, I guess I'm just humbled by you guys, and I appreciate you guys letting me on your platform and, you know, giving me a place where people can see me other than my own people. And it's humbling and it's amazing to me.
It's a good time, man. Now, not to interrupt, but let's check in with Charlie. Hey, Charlie, how you doing, my friend? Welcome.
All right, how y'all doing?
Okay, man. Can you we do a rundown on the panel? Where are you at? What's the weather like today? I'm very interested.
Right now, it's cold.
Yeah,
it's just cold.
It's cold. It's cold.
Where in the country are you at? You don't have to say exactly, but what region are you at?
In Western Mass.
Oh, okay. You're up near New England. Snow today?
Nope, not today. We are actually where I'm at. I'm in Berkshire County in extreme Western Mass, so I'm really close to New York. We're actually supposed to get mist.
Oh wow! Okay.
But the out east, they're supposed to get whacked pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in Philly, and we got
How's it going?
about an inch and a half today, and tomorrow we're going to get about a foot of snow. It's crazy. Yeah.
I love the fact that I live in Southern California. We'll never see snow, thank God.
Oh man, I miss it, Patch. I used to live there in near Barstow, and I miss it, man. Victorville, San Bernardino, beautiful place. It actually snowed in the desert one February, but
I stand corrected.
it was like
A couple of weeks ago, it hailed here, and one of the pieces of furniture we have out in the backyard caught the rainwater, so it's absorbed the rainwater, and all the hail was sitting on top of the couch that was outside. So our kids got to see snow in Southern California when nobody else around us in the apartment complex got to.
Right. So, Mr. Charlie, we're having crazy hat night. Do you have a crazy hat that you can put on?
Yep, crazy hat night.
I have a fedora.
Okay, that's crazy enough. That's crazy enough. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
All right, hold up.
all right. We're doing a crazy hat night. Yeah, everybody's gonna do crazy hats.
Yeah, I'm about to change mine, Sparky. I think I'm gonna go with my Texas straw hat.
Okay, no, I have plenty more. I was just, we gotta get everybody. There you go. That's crazy hat. There you go. Yeah, gangster look. Got the gangster look. I like it.
That looks like a bowler almost. That's like a bowler and a fedora mixed. I like it, man.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Even CJ, she didn't have a hat, but she did hers up like pebbles. She did her hair up like pebbles, like pebbles and Bam Bam. You know.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah. We can hear you.
Because before, when y'all were talking, I kept talking, and everybody ignored the hell out of me. So finally, I asked Joanne. She said, "No, we can't hear you." And I said, "Well, shit." So I went out, came back.
Oh yeah, okay.
I thought you were going to bed. I thought
you know I wouldn't leave without saying bye to you. But what I was going to say before, real quick, and hi, Charlie, honey.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good, darling. One of the things I think that really attracted me the most, as far as Patch being on your lives, and it's a huge shout to you. I've been on other channels where, and as a woman, I quite frequently get this, it's okay, the big boys will handle it. And, like I'm an idiot because I'm female. Never once in the entire time that I've known you have you ever treated me with anything other than the same amount of respect as every other person on that panel.
Amen.
If I speak, you listen. If I agree, you don't. And the other night was a perfect example. The other night, I was the only girl up there. There was a whole bunch of men up there. And I did. I shared just openly what my thoughts were and my opinions, and of course, I ended up pissing your panel or your chat person off. But I still, I said what I said.
A little FYI about MCG. He's one of these trolls that stirs shit. He started trying to spread rumors and gossip about me, sending emails to friends of mine, bigger YouTubers, saying that I was all these horrible things. And I'm like, because we decided to kick him out of our little group because we were tired of the screw off. He has no respect for anybody. And Drunken knows who I'm talking about. The Jack.
Yeah, I know exactly who we're talking about.
He disrespected CG on my panel the other night.
He did.
Yeah, we can't have that. We can't have that.
And it's one of the things that I absolutely love about you is, Patch didn't treat me like I was an idiot and he needed to run to my defense. He just let me run I can hold my own with just about anybody. I don't need people to protect me. But now, had he gotten any uglier, I probably would have just backed off and left it.
No, I would have extended to him. My wife tended to it after that.
At that point, I know for a fact.
I didn't have to. My wife beat me to it. She blocked him for you.
Point, and I love her for it.
Nice.
I hold my own. I don't need people. So it means a lot to me that you treat me as an intelligent person and not stupid just because I'm female. That I have a brain.
Right.
Well, let's put it this way. I have 3 daughters and a wife. I don't think I'd live very long if I treated them like they were just a poor little girl or poor little woman. They would kill me in my sleep.
You'd be surprised how many panels and stuff I've been on. Where
he lives in a house full of split tails. He's got to abide by the rules.
But with CG, I know CG has a lot of brains and she has a lot of intelligence and she knows how to handle herself. I've watched plenty of your streams. I've watched plenty of your videos. And I know CG don't really take a whole lot of bullshit off of anybody. And I don't feel it's my place to have to white knight for anybody unless it gets to a certain point.
Exactly.
As long as I
Right.
stay respectful, even if you're
And
disagreeing, I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah, and I'm the type of person that would, honest to goodness, if I think somebody's way out of hand, I'm gonna say something before I get to the point that I'm pissed off and the ugly comes out. I would be the one that would just say to you, you know what, Patch, it's getting a little out of hand, and I need to go. I would back off. I would never disrespect you that way. But I know intrinsically, if I were in the right and it was that person being the jerk, I know intrinsically you would tell me to sit right there. You're staying. You don't have to leave.
Yeah. Oh no,
And
I have no
I
problem with that.
respect that so much about you because you allow me to be who I am, and that
I
means
give
the
you
more
your
to
head,
me.
as my grandmother used to say. I give you your head because you've already got it attached to your shoulders. You've already got the brain working. Why am I going to step in and play the shield when you could eviscerate this fool on your own? You don't need my
I
help.
called him on so much crap
I
that
know.
night. It wasn't funny.
I know.
Everything he
And,
kept
but see,
saying,
there's
guys,
been
I want
issues
you
with
guys
him
to
though
say
since much
everything he
before
said,
that.
thinking that he was going to start using a little bit bigger words and nice, and I'm thinking, I have this philosophy. I believe we all have our little idiosyncrasies and animosities, but I believe they're purely psychosomatic, don't you? And it shuts up so many people so fast because they don't even know what the hell I said. They don't have a clue what I just said.
Well, what bugged me that night, to be brutally honest, was I felt embarrassed and insulted for the people on my panel they're all sharing their stories in regards to the topic that we were discussing. And for him to start pouting off like it was no big thing that he supposedly did all this crap, and I was like, no, you didn't, dude, you didn't do shit. But you're not going to insult the people on this panel who've had their trials and tribulations. You're not going to do it in my house. Go do it on your own channel. Go bother them someplace else, but you're not doing it here because everybody that comes to my channel, they're kind of like my family. So I protect them from the stupidity of others when it gets to that point. Up until that point, I don't bring any lightweights with me. You can't handle the trolling. You've all got thick skin. So I don't feel I have to protect you over much. But the minute it becomes something that makes me look like a piece of shit for allowing it, and then you're my friend, so I'm not going to allow people to disrespect my friend without saying something about it. But I liked how you handled it. And then Tracy decided she was sick of his mouth and sick of him being insulting or coming across as insulting, so she blocked him. And that's when he went to you, Drunken, on Hondo's channel. That's when he had you on Hondo's channel.
It was funny too. I remember Bastion said, well, there goes that. You pissed off the wife. All right.
Yeah, indeed.
But I really love that you don't treat me like I'm some simpering little thing that has to be protected. And
no, you're one of the boys. You're one of the boys.
It's let me fight my battles because if I do need help, I'm not stupid. If I need help, I'm going to be the first one to say, okay, this is getting out of hand. First one to tell you it's getting, but as long as I can handle it and I'm holding my own, don't treat me like I'm a child. And one of the things that I really, really love about being with you, Patch, is that you don't treat me like I'm a child.
No.
And I love that. And I just want you to know how much that means to me.
Well, I respect
she has balls.
I've been on you in your side chats. I respect you. I've seen how you handle things. If I thought something was going too far and it was really starting to needle you, you wouldn't have anything to say because it would already be a done deal.
Right.
I'm also not bashful. If I think something's going too far, I'm going to shut it down real quick.
Yeah, indeed.
But yeah, after that incident, Drunken, that's when Jack and them decided they wanted to start talking shit about me. When you were on Hondo's panel, that's literally a few days after that was when Jack and them started on me. And I was like, the fuck? Because you got booted off my fucking show because you wanted to disrespect everybody on my panel by talking shit about how they were weak,
just being ugly.
Weak-minded, and trying to play off like he wasn't.
Let's not call names. Let's move along a bit. Right. It's nice that we all show others respect, and everybody deserves respect, male, female, or otherwise. We all deserve respect, and we all have our own opinion. Not all of them gel with others, but everybody has their own opinion, and we all deserve respect, all in all. I'll put it.
I believe in equality. If I'm going to treat Drunken and Sam one way, I'm not going to treat CG another just because she's got a different chromosome.
Exactly. I so agree.
Some of my staunchest defenders, some of my staunchest subscribers and fans are female.
Yep.
My wife
Yeah.
and a lot of the females that are in my panel that are all modded, they're real quick to protect the one-eyed guy.
Oh, you damn straight. You damn straight. Those will be the first ones to boot a bitch out. Yeah, you damn straight. Yeah.
Well,
They're
it's always
about.
been for me. I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's always
No, go
been
ahead.
seeking. I seek the people that are different than me. I don't. I mean, I don't mind, but I don't necessarily want people that, like we were saying earlier, the yes man. We want the people who challenge our opinions.
Sure.
Because it's growth. It makes you grow. For me, I learn from people who disagree with me, you know, and I accept everybody. Like you said, Patch, we don't discriminate. We want difference. And CG from the gate, man, we've been together from like day one on this thing.
Yeah.
You know, I value that. We don't always talk as much as we used to, but still, that love's
It's not
there.
my fault, but you know, I try to respect the fact that Sam's not a communications expert. Okay.
Hey Scott, you should have seen her on my panel from a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Scott saying he wants to see CG go wild on some troll someday. You should have seen her on my panel. I'll find the link. I'll find the panel that she was on tomorrow, and I'll make sure to the next time I talk to you, I'll send you the link and a message so you can see her handle a troll who's doing nothing but trolling.
And you know, it's so funny because on my channel, and it is specifically done this way, my channel is kind of like going home for me. That's my place of peace and rest where I just chill out. I have fun. I hang out with my friends. We discuss the daily stuff. I don't bring drama there because that's like my house. But when I come to other places and somebody that doesn't see me outside of there and will stumble across me over here with Sam or up with Patch, I've had more than one person going, did CG just say that? And I'm like, God.
Y'all know what CG stands for, right? It's country girl. And so there's just no telling what that gal might say.
Yeah, damn it.
Hey, you like the new one, boys? Like, huh? Are that right, Nick, or what, boy?
Hey, Patch.
There's no telling what CG might say.
There ain't no telling. And you know, most of the time, though, for myself, I could care less what people say or think about me. I really could care less. Usually the things that will get me to the point that I go, not necessarily go off, but that I get a little more aggressive are when you're attacking people I care about, which is what happened on Patches. Because the reality is I do not, and I've never once said, I've never been in the military. I've made that very clear to everybody. But I have a huge, huge amount of respect for our veterans and our soldiers that currently serve. And this guy was attacking them. He wasn't attacking me because I've never been in the military.
True that.
But I kind of took over for a little bit, and just to the point that no, you're not going to talk about them that way because that's total BS.
Yeah, well, that spurred you to something that you were passionate about, and with well rights, with well rights, you should have said whatever you wanted to at that point. Well, and everybody should have sat still and listened, like I should be doing now. But
say what you want about me.
Everybody should have sat still and listened.
Yeah. I really don't care what you say about me. I really don't. You can call me names. You can tell me all kinds of stupid shit. You can make up lies. I'm more likely to laugh than anything. Yeah. Okay? Because if you're talking about me, you're giving somebody else a break. So that's a blessing in itself. Well, when you attack the people that I care about, the little mama lion will come out. And I know that one day.
Two things you can do to me in this world is attack the people I care about, or spread lies about me. Because the only thing I have is my word. My integrity and my honor is all wrapped up in my word. If you can get 5 people to believe a lie, that 5 people can get 50 people to believe the lie. And the more you spread a lie, every time, the more you keep saying the same lie, I keep saying it's dark outside, dark outside, dark outside for the next 6 weeks. And eventually that lie ends up becoming the truth. Look at our mainstream media now. They spread the same lies for 6 months, and everybody automatically assumes that it's got to be true now because now they've been saying it for 6 months. And Brother Charlie, it's good to finally see you and put a face with a name. Because you've been coming to my chats for forever, and I've never actually got to see you.
Let me interrupt y'all.
And I'm from New York, so I used to go to Boston all the time.
I'm working 4.5 hours, so I'm going to pop off here. I've got to get some sleep.
Hey, CG.
Good night, Miss CG.
Good night, CG.
Love you guys. Mwah. Everybody, I love you. Charlie, the moon, baby.
Hey, CG.
Love you too, CG.
Look, I got the Texas hat on. I want to show you.
Awesome. Hey, look, did I show you my stickers? I got
And
my stickers.
Sam, you
now.
figured out the fava beans. You know where that came from.
And you
I
don't
got my
mess with
stickers.
Texas.
See 'em, Sam?
Everybody, hey, let's see. Let me present you. Let's see CG's new stickers. I saw them yesterday. They're pretty awesome. But can you show everybody tonight?
Yep.
Woo-hoo!
Where are you guys getting all these stickers from? Because there's a sticker group on Facebook for YouTube. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Very cool.
Right?
Very awesome.
Did they not
that
just
is
come out
so cool.
cool, you guys? They really came out great.
Oh, they did it too, huh?
Where'd
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got these, and there's
Slow,
your
slow,
first
slow
one.
down, slow down. You're moving fast. Slow down. You're moving fast.
Okay, hold on. I'll put it back there for you. There you go.
Oh, sweet.
And instead of like it's kind of hard to see on here because it doesn't focus real well. But down there in the corner, that's actually the YouTube logo, but it's a
Oh, it
brand.
does. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
branded in. Yeah, I see it now. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So that's good. I like the end. The end is like a moonshine.
Yeah, mason jar.
Yeah,
and
mason jar. Yeah, of course.
Texas Star. You know, I got to put my Texas
Awesome.
Star in there somewhere.
Yes, ma'am. That looks
red
awesome.
boot. You got to have a red boot, and you know.
I definitely gotta grab one of those.
Yeah, they're amazing. But I got these. If anybody is interested in, I got these at it's called psprint.com. Your first order when you first go on there, if you've never done it before, you get like 60-something% off. So I got 150 of these stickers for like $52, I think, shipping with the shipping and all that.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. That's not
I
bad.
have a dumb question. Is
Are you
that being
selling-
used for like giveaways and stuff, or what are you using?
I
them
do
for?
mine. I've seen a few people that sell theirs, which I personally don't.
Nah.
But
Don't bother.
most people that I see, it's if someone wins something, you'll usually they'll include one of their stickers with the giveaway prize. There are some that will trade them. If you send me one, I'll send you one because people have sticker boards where they put all the stickers up.
Right, I've seen those
Behind
on
them.
this Facebook group I belong to. So
But
I got roped into
yeah,
it.
as far as I know a couple of people that sell theirs, and I personally don't do that because to me, this is just, for lack of a better term, it's an overhead cost for my channel.
Yeah.
But it's my way of connecting and making my subscribers feel like they're
part of
important to me and they're a part of my channel.
That's
Exactly.
awesome. Yeah.
You know, I can send them something personal that they don't have to do anything for. So when you win something on my channel, you'll get a sticker to go with it.
Hey, CG, if you remember tomorrow when you get home from work, message me, send me that link.
Yeah.
I sure
can look
will.
into it so that way when I have a little bit better financial standing, I can possibly do something like that.
Absolutely will. And you
I
can
want one of your stickers. I want one of your stickers. I put it on my brew kettle, and every time I use my
there'll be one in the
homebrews,
bag. Yeah, there'll be one in the bag with your shirt.
yes, ma'am. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Send me.
You can also do smaller quantities than what I did, which will lower that price if that'll help too. So you can kind of
Roger
start
that,
small,
roger
get
that.
a-
Well, I mean, a lot of
Thank you,
times,
ma'am.
when it comes to printing things, the setup cost is what is expensive. So buying, for example, 100, it say, for example, it's $1. But to buy 500, it's less than $5 because you bought so many more. You see what I'm saying? So to buy more is better. But as long as you're happy with the logo and you want that this is now my logo, I like this. So to buy more is better. Sam, your tongue's hanging
I'll
out.
tell you the difference because I bought these in lots of 100. Because I bought these in lots of 100, they cost me 50 cents a piece. If I had bought 50 of them, they would have cost me 62 cents a piece.
Right, exactly. So,
You buy just like anything else in bulk, you get a better unit cost.
Oh, yes,
But
ma'am.
if you're
Yes,
in a
ma'am.
position, which a lot of people are, especially if you're just getting started or you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're waiting on stuff.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I so agree.
You may still pay 75 cents a sticker and get 50 of them, but it's a place for you to get started so that when you go to reorder, you're in a better position and you've been able to make some momentum off of that. to be able to do a larger order.
Well, I'm gonna tell you guys something. Since I've got my new avatar and my new,
I guess I missed that. See, I must have his tongue hanging out some more.
since I got my new avatar and banner,
Charlie seen it. I guess I missed it. I was focused on the CG. I didn't see that. Sam, what'd you do? I'm sorry, Patch. I'm running you over. Sam, what did you do?
hold on, guys. Let me say hello to somebody. Brother Jokerfish, I'm glad to see you here. Jokerfish is a really good friend of mine and a mainstay on my
I'm out of here, guys. I love you guys. Mwah. Good night, everybody.
Bye, Miss CG.
Bye,
Thank you
Bye,
so
Miss
much.
CG.
See you next time, sweetie.
I'm back.
Bye, guys. And everybody in chat, love you guys. I'll see you again soon.
Bye. Hey, Joker.
Don't mess with Texas.
Got a wrench.
Joker's one of my boys.
I'm still representing down here. CG. I got him.
Our panel's going crazy right now. That's why.
But what I was saying is, since I've gotten my new avatar and my new channel logo for the banner, I had a friend of mine, one of the guys that usually debates with me. He's also into some graphic arts, so he figured out how to make my banner and make my avatar. And since I've gotten that, more people come and hang out and watch my stuff because now it doesn't look like it's low rent. Like I just slapped it on because I'm stupid and can't see what I'm doing because I couldn't.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I had a buddy of mine pass me some JPGs or whatever, these different files that I changed my logo also. It's got my stupid smiling face, kind of cartoonish, and my name, and it's got like beer like flowing through it or whatever. If you haven't seen my channel, come by and look at it. I get a new look, and I agree with you. It seems much more professional now, and yeah, it was a buddy of mine that does that same kind of stuff like you're talking about that hooked me up. It was awesome.
And there's my sister Jinx. See, Jinx is another one. She's a mainstay on my channel. She comes to my panel. She's on my panels all the time. I'm glad to see you and Joker both here. Thank you guys for coming in.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I know Jinx. Jinx been here before. Hi, Jinx. Been a while.
Jinx has been here much. Okay, while we're talking about technical stuff and like self promotion and stuff like this, Mr. Patch, your microphone seems like a really nice microphone, and when you mic up, when you click that button, do you have a highs filter to it? Do you have something that would reduce the highs sound to your microphone? It's a really nice microphone. I'm sure it does that. When you come on, we can hear the breeze blow by when you open your mic. Can you turn down your highs just a bit? It's got a great sound, but it's just like we can hear the everything. I don't know if it has like a highs filter, but it has one of those. Yeah, like high pan or what? Can you?
High pass filter and low pass filter.
Exactly right. Can you turn down your highs just a bit?
Well,
all I've got is gains. I turned the gains all the way down for you guys.
That's a really strong. That's a really strong mic. Do you hear what I'm hearing, Sam, or not? I mean, I'm not in headphones, but when he clicks that mic, it's like I can hear the TV in the background, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I'm trying to help you out is all. It's like your mic is very accurate and very tight. It's really it captures everything.
It's a broadcast condenser mic, and a lot of them have switches for high and low pass.
Okay.
Maybe that. No, he says it doesn't. I think it sounds good. It could be also just coming through your laptop. Excuse me.
Oh no, yeah. Well, I'm laptop, and I got a 12-track board over here. It's dark in here, so you can't see so much. I got a 12-track board over here.
Yeah,
but So I'm pretty good with the audio thing. I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to help out. I'm just trying to help out. Is all. I don't mean to be an asshole, but
no, I don't think Patch takes it taken that way. Patch, you're muted for some reason, brother. I don't know. You muted.
I didn't do that.
I didn't either.
No.
Oh, I wanted to see something, but no, mine has the different passes. I have it set to where it only goes front facing, so it doesn't get the background. But my television is over here, and I usually have the mic like this. So I just changed the mic over a little bit. Maybe that'll help.
It sounds good now. I don't know what
too. No, me. No, the mic is too good.
No, the mic is awesome. The mic is awesome. It's picking up everything.
My poor wife said, "Is the TV too loud?" I'm like, no, my mic is just
No. You did it. Did you make some changes? It seems to sound better, I think, or maybe it's just.
All I did was turn the mic around this way.
Yeah.
Okay. No, you did it right then. If you can turn it omnidirectional, like it's pointed straight toward you, then yes, you just did it. Yes, you just did it.
Settings.
That's directional, not omnidirectional. That's just directional.
Well, right. Unidirectional as opposed to
usually
omni.
sitting right from my mouth, but with my TV being over here, the mic is usually this way, so it catches all the sound.
I'm not hearing all that now. I'm not hearing all that now. It seems like that fixed it. Whatever you did, just did it.
Yeah, it's a condenser mic, so wherever it's pointed, it's going to pick up ultrasound. It's just the way.
Right. Straightforward. Okay. Well, let's move on from there. Charlie, are you having a good time? Let's talk to Charlie. Charlie's having a great time. He's giggling his ass off.
I was just looking at what Scott's saying.
Scott's going off. I told you, Scott does his thing in the circus. He knows.
I know, right? He's in here, but he's still trolling. He's still in here, but still trolling. Gotta love that guy. All right. Okay, I'm done. I was trying to help you out, buddy. So I'm not trying to.
You're fine. You're fine, brother Drunken. I don't care.
Barky, you know me and you talk about mics and sound all day because being
yeah. That's it.
Sound, But I don't think.
Thank you, Scott.
Sparky, I don't think Patch was offended. Were you?
No, not at all.
Oh well, no, I'm so trying to help. I'm not meaning that as an asshole by no means.
I know.
That way's better for everybody.
You're good,
right. You might not hear it on your end. All right. Anyway, let's move along. Let's move along. Hey, how about those beers? Who's drinking beer tonight? I am drinking a fine beer. This is a homebrew. Let's move along. Let's talk about something else.
Oh, that's a homebrew. Okay.
I'm still waiting for Sparky to send me a 6-pack.
I'm drinking homebrewed iced tea.
Do I have your address?
I don't think so. I don't think I've sent you one. But I'm drinking water. That's what I usually drink. I mean, a pack lasts me a month.
Patch, what do you drink? What do you drink? You drink Budweisers? What do you drink?
No, I don't drink. No, I drink dark beer like Guinness. If you got a homebrew.
Yes, sir. I brew a Guinness homebrew. That's my favorite beer. Damn it! PM me your address, man. PM me your address and on my about page and my thingadera. It's dark in here. Huh? Let me brighten it up.
You guys are gonna hate me, but I hate dark beers. Guinness, stouts. Oh man,
better.
Oh, I love them.
I'm a wimp. I just do not like them, man.
Oh yeah. No.
I dark beer when I was in Japan, and for some strange reason, in Asia, they like to put formaldehyde in beer, which adds color. But even in Japan, they add some formaldehyde to the beer.
Yeah,
it makes it taste really heavy. Yeah, it's true.
Oh wow!
That's actually an off flavor. That can become an off flavor if it's not brewed correctly as a home brewer. I don't know what they're doing intentionally over there, but yeah, that is it's not an aphenic or whatever. There's a fancy word for it. That's a bad thing when it comes to beer. Is getting that formaldehyde into it.
Hold on, Spark Patch. Why? You got me curious now. Why on earth? What's the point of the formaldehyde? I need to know.
It's from what I understand. I'm not a home brewer, but from what I understand, it's for color and flavor. Because when they brew their own beers overseas, especially in Southeast Asia, they're never nearly as strong as what say Drunken will brew. Yeah, and they don't have the same colors. They do it for flavor. They do it for flavor and color. Plus, it's cheap. You add formaldehyde to the beer, it's less beer that you're putting in the glass.
Yeah.
So it's like
that's primarily the reasons. Yeah.
It's like, have you guys know about the steaks that you buy in a grocery store? They're injected with that red dye. You ever heard? You've got it's patchy.
Yes.
This is craziness. Why on earth would that happen?
Because those steaks are a lot older than say the fresh cuts. Yeah. And when a steak is old or older, like I said, a few days, they start to turn a little gray.
Yeah,
and nobody wants to eat gray. Most of your steaks are like 4, 5, 6 days old, sometimes 10 days old, and they'd be gray if they didn't inject them with the dye.
Right.
That's just the way it is. I know that from doing prep work. So
Yeah.
That's very true. And when you think when you're gonna steak and you do that there, it's not blood whatsoever. That's just that is of the itself. It's not anything that you, especially commercially. It's been hung long enough to where there is literally no blood left. So. Those are just the components of the meat that give that red flavor. There's fancy words for it and fancy names for it, but you're not eating blood.
Let's now that's guys. This is a very interesting subject about the food production.
We can move along. Yeah, we just went from brewing to meat to let's go again. Where we go now?
Have you guys seen? This blows my mind. How they make two different things here. There's a bunch of them, but first is hot dogs, and second is the chicken nuggets. These chickens, there's some paste. Yeah, Pat, you know what I'm talking about, right? You seen this? It comes, Sparky, have you seen this? The chicken, when they make chicken nuggets, it comes out of like this. It looks like a soft serve ice cream thing, and it looks this big dome. It's pink. It looks like pink ice cream.
Yes, yeah.
And it swirls up in these vats, and they make like molds of little chicken nuggets.
Some things you just don't want to know about. You just eat it and be happy. You don't want to know where hot dogs come from. You don't want to know where your bologna comes from, unless you're getting like a premium bologna. You just don't want to know.
I know, man. It's like, and hot dogs. Have you ever seen? My friend used to work at a hot dog factory. And he said, like, literally, the hot dogs start out as this dehydrated powder type thing, and he's packed, and then they add some water or whatever to it and mix it, and it's the same thing. Turns into like a paste that they shoot into. Hot dogs don't even have the casings anymore, unless you get the old school kosher like beef. I love the beef ones. I can't do the regular hot dogs. They got to be like Nathan's, or not Nathan's, but beef. Beef is to me the real deal. But it's like it's like gum or soft serve. Oh,
you're saying it. You're saying it right. I know what you're saying. Yeah, no, you're saying it right. That's the best description, I think. Yeah, I so agree with you.
Oh man, no bueno.
Especially here in Texas, man. We eat some the Spanish folks. They eat some wild stuff. It's not unedible, but it's not what everybody else eats. It's barbacoa. It's like this cheek meat or lengua, which is tongue. There's you just don't complain unless you tried it. You know what? You ever had chorizo? You ever heard of chorizo?
Yeah, sure.
Chorizo.
I love tongue.
You know what it is? You know what chorizo is? Those are the lymph nodes. Those are the lymph nodes. Those are things that regulate a animal. They're lymph nodes.
You're thinking of
that's what chorizo. That's chorizo. That's chorizo. It's so very yummy. Again, don't think about what you're eating. Just eat it. It's part of the animal. It was meant to be eaten because it's real.
Well, no. See, this is different. You're talking about organic part of the animal. I'm talking about a produced. Soft.
Yeah.
It's complete. Oh, sweetbreads, right?
It's congealed. Congealed, I think, is the word you're looking for.
The other thing that leading to this would be the production of these super chickens that actually have like 6 legs or like 4 wings, two and two, and they breed them so they have no feathers, right? They're bald. And they're like these big steroid pumped up chickens. Have you ever seen this shit?
Maybe not featherless, but yeah, I know that they pump them with steroids and well, not steroids necessarily, but growth hormones. And Charlie's getting a kick out of this. We gotta hear from Charlie. We gotta hear from Joe. We gotta get like 5 sentences out of Charlie. This ought to be fun.
I'm about to
But
show
yeah,
you.
we can talk for the next 3 hours about GMO foods and growth hormones and stuff like that, and it all boils down to you are what you eat, and that's why there's 14-year-old girls with 36 C's or D's or whatever, because you are what you eat, and we're all pumped up with this stuff. It's so very wrong. Can we hear Charlie now?
I'm going to show you a picture. I'm going to show you a picture of the GMO chickens.
No. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm
Mark, you don't want to see
familiar.
it.
I don't approve of any of it. I don't approve with any of it. It actually very cruel and disgusting what happens where and Tyson is one of the foremost brands of chicken. Let me get that on the bigger. Let me make that as big as I can. I want to get a big eye on that. Featherless. What the hell's going on here? That ain't right. No way.
We lost Patch.
Yeah. What the hell?
He'll be back if he wants to get back in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the hell? That ain't right. No way. That's inhumane because they're supposed to have feathers to keep them from getting sunburned, right? What? I don't know. For many other reasons, I'm sure.
There's some of them that have like four wings and more legs and shit, like all jacked up on muscles and shit. Fucking nuts, man. It's crazy.
Well, right. Well, they breed chickens mostly for the breasts, and that's what they're feeding them growth hormones to keep the we're gonna run off everybody who's in this chat right now. Anyway, they grow them to build a bigger breast, and that's what the most of chicken, what people want out of a chicken. I don't agree with any of it. I really don't. And like I say, you are what you eat, and the same crap they feed those chickens, the same stuff we're eating. They're feeding okay, let's get into milk, for example. Milk. Okay, we as humans are the only mammal that drinks milk after we're weaned. Think about that. I'll say it one more time. We as humans are the only mammals that drink milk after we're weaned. Milk is to make nutrients for cows, for smaller cows. Yeah. So it's super dense and it is super dense in nutrients, and once they figured out that the cows can make more milk than humans can drink, then they decided let's make cheese out of it. You know, let's add one more way to use this milk. And back in the 80s or whatever, they had that food pyramid thing where the most of your diet need to be consumed by milk. Why do you think that is? Because milk is that has a lot to do with making dollars. You know,
sugar's the same way. We're supposed to be adult humans are supposed to be lactose intolerant. The people who are lactose intolerant are actually correct. We're the only species that continue to drink milk from mammals through adulthood. I can't stand milk. I only use it for cooking. I love ice cream and cheese, but I can't.
I like me some cheese too, but to drink milk and that was the in that pyramid, it was the cereals and milk, and so it's all about, they wanted us to eat what they can produce the most of and make the most money from. They don't care about our health, you know. It's not about that. We're gonna get into talking about GMOs, aren't we? It's gonna get good, baby. No, so we don't need milk. You know, we don't have to have milk. And survey says, and studies is that milk does not make stronger bones like they've always promoted. It has nothing to do with your bones or your teeth, but they've always pushed it that way. But you proud of your Delaware County? Well, I see you stretching it out. Were you proud of your Delaware? Same
Okay. All right, let me interrupt because this I love talking about this stuff.
Oh no! Please don't let me interrupt. No, go
Joker.
ahead.
Joker asked me
I'm
if
gonna
it's
mute.
Delaware. This is Delaware County Community College, where I went and started my college career when I was 36, about 4 years ago, and I go to Westchester University now. But yeah, I grew up in I'm from Kennett Square, PA, but I went to school, middle school, high school in Delaware, in Newcastle, and I graduated from William Penn in '96. So yeah, I'm Delaware. My son lives in Delaware. I go through Wilmington probably at least once a week, usually twice a week, to go down to Newcastle and see my son. But that's amazing, man. The YouTube world. Joker's new on the channel. He got directed over here, I think, from Patch, which is awesome. Joker, welcome. But he's in Wilmington, and yeah. How about that?
How about that?
I'm 19 miles from Philly and 19 miles from Newcastle. So, but yeah, Joker, I'm in Westchester right now. So we're really close, man. Same as Dale. Dale, I met Dale on here, Dale Hicks, and he's 5 minutes away from me. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. But
yeah, Joker, I'm subscriber now. I'll give my peek, see what's going on his channel.
Yeah, we lost Patch. We lost Grizz. Grizz just went away. Unfortunately, I think he lost his connection and then just decided to roll. Grizz was just chilling.
Yeah.
We had when there's a lot of people on the panel and bouncing back, a lot of people come up, but they just kind of hang back, which is cool. But we didn't get to roll too much with. Oh, we lost. There's Sparky. We got 8 viewers.
No, I'm still here. I'm going to pee on the toilet seat. I'll be back.
Okay, I'll be here. After you come back, I think we're gonna wrap it up. But yeah. So Charlie, what's going on? Charlie, you've been on the panel with me before. I recognize you, right?
I've been on. I think it was with CG's.
Yeah, I've seen you somewhere before, but
yeah.
I know you've been in the room before. Let me ask you a question, Charlie. Let's get into this real quick. Your screen name is Paranormal Prepper. So are you into the paranormal?
Yes.
All right. I have it's 1:39 a.m. at my house. It's close to dead time. I don't like talking about this at night. You know, I'm freaked out by this. I really am. I have extreme night terrors, and I had one really bad last night. I had an incident that happened to me when I was about 26, 27, and I used to be into the horror shows and the ghost hunters and all these type of shits. And it really took off when I was about 30, 31, and I can't do it anymore, dude. I get scared shitless. Some nights I have to sleep with all the lights on. It's bad. It's really bad. And I'm a 40-year-old veteran, you know, served in the Army. Like, I'm supposed to be this whatever. But dude, I'm honest about it. And there's nights that scares the living shit out of me, man. And last night I had a really bad night terror, and I was like frozen. I was scared to even move. You know, I had to, after a few minutes, I had to reach over and turn the lights on because it was all dark, and it was close to dead time. You know, dead time, right? 3 a.m.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just some kind of commercial bullshit TV shit they call dead time. I don't know. I just call it that. That's what I heard on Ghost Hunters. I'll be honest with you.
Actually, it is. They call it a dead time because it's like their little thing, but it's actually what they call, and it's been like this for God, I probably have to say a millennia. It's they call it the witching hour.
Yeah.
And usually from 3 till about 5 a.m. is usually about the time where during your day where the paranormal activity would actually be at its peak.
Wow. There's
we have children's spirits that are here right now, and it's I mean, it's
Oh man.
sad because it's heartbreaking when you see, we got a little boy and a little girl, and the little girl is about 3, and the little boy is about 8.
See, this type of stuff, I already got the willies, dude. I don't like talking about it at night. I'll be honest, man.
You're not helping Sam. You're not helping Sam. It's interesting, but you're not helping Sam.
No, exactly. It is interesting, But
well, here's the thing: if it was daytime and I wasn't about to go to sleep soon, I'd talk about it all day with you. But at night, man, I don't know what it is. I just can't do it. But are you guys?
Sam, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that true?
Sparky, I'm being dead serious, man. I'm a grown ass man, and I'm not. Listen, I'm not going to say I'm scared of the dark. It's not like that.
That's laughing.
But I know. Listen, I'm honest about it. But there are nights that I have to sleep with the lights on. I have extreme night terrors, and I had a really bad one last night. It doesn't happen every night. So I might go 2 months without it happening. I might have 3 in 1 week. I can't explain it. But I did have
Sam
some kind of
broken.
What is the sound?
What did your service? No, I said what did the service do to you? You're
no.
That's scary to you.
No. It wasn't the service. It was way after that. It had nothing to do with the service. No, but I had an experience, man. Oh, damn it. It's like half of me wants to
whip it out. Come on, bring it.
Man, half of me wants to talk about it right now, but it's almost 2 a.m. and I'm gonna be all by myself in here in a minute. So I'm telling you, if I talk about this every night in my house,
this is really serious to you, isn't it?
I'm dead
serious business to you. This is weird.
Yeah, ask CG. I'm dead serious, man. I'm not playing. It freaks me the fuck out, dude. It does. And if I told you the whole story, you would understand why. And I'm hesitant to tell her right now because I feel like if I talk about
don't tell her to have nightmares or whatever.
No, dude, it's past nightmares. This is night terrors. It's the next level, dude.
Yeah, it is.
You know about them, right, Charlie?
Oh yeah.
What's the guy?
With the kid.
Yeah, it's bad, dude. It's like it's so real that it's like it really happens when you have night terrors. You think it does. It's so real. I can't even explain it. Somebody told me it's like your your soul is reaching over to the other side or some crazy shit. See, I don't even want to talk about it now. I'm already getting freaked out, man.
Okay. Let's not do that, though.
Hey,
it seems so mundane to me, but it seems so serious to you. So yeah. Don't put yourself in a weird spot.
No, man.
We'll do this during the daytime hours or whatever. You sound very passionate about it. It's really sincere and honest to you. It seems kind of off the wall to me, and it's like you're a grown man and quit it, damn it. But I mean, if it means so much to you at this point, then yeah, don't do it.
It's not that it means so much to me. It's that it's so real, and the things that have happened to me. Some people will be like, "You're fucking nuts. You belong in a mental ward," but other people understand it that have had the same experiences. Like CG, Charlie, you would probably understand it. What's the guy that come on with this? I can't from Canada with Chasing Bones Inspectors. Danny, Mr. Danny, remember Danny?
Danny, yeah, of course, sir.
He does the ghost hunts and shit, and he knows all about it. And I've talked to him extensively about this, but it was during the day.
Well, I would think it'd be more like this is what I experienced. I don't know how many. I know you did military. Were you like active and did? Okay, my kids had bombs dropped on him, and not just one, but several, So he's been in that, and so that seems very realistic to me, and that seems like something to be panicked about. Were you in those same situations yourself?
No, it doesn't stem from that. I was in the service during peacetime in the 90s after the first.
I see. No. See that I can kind of understand. Bumps in the night might seem like really scary. After which, but I don't quite understand your fear of the paranormal. I don't understand paranormal. I'm not really into that so much, but but you seem pretty sincere about what you say. So
No,
yeah, we won't bother with
hold
that.
on. It's not the fear of necessarily the paranormal, okay? Because it's the fear of evilness, dark spirits, okay?
Right.
That I've had some kind of interactions with. And this sounds crazy to people that don't believe. And 10 to 12 years ago, I would have been one of those people like, man, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? But when it happens to you, it's a whole nother situation. And it's just like PTSD, whether it's just in my brain or it's a real thing. Who the fuck really knows, right? None of us really know. But when it happens to you, it's 100% real in your head. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it so seems real. Yeah. Whether it is or not, it seems real to you. Yeah. You know, I get it. I can respect that. I get it. I get it.
I can't watch horror movies anymore. I can't do it. You would never see me fucking with a Ouija board. Never.
Oh hell no.
No.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, right. I don't know much about paranormal stuff, but no, I'm not that guy. I just why mess with it? You know, why bother? Why?
Let me say.
No sense in it. Why fuss with things you don't know much about? You know?
Now, on the other hand of that, I believe there are good spirits too, Charlie. And I can talk. This doesn't necessarily bother me because it's not dark and evil.
Right.
I talked about this on a stream a few months ago with CG and Danny. We were talking about. I'm sorry, I got indigestion. We were talking about paranormal stuff, and we get into that from time to time. But Charlie, listen, I'll tell this real quick. Charlie, listen. A few months ago, it was probably in January. It was February, maybe whatever it was. It was the middle of the day, light out. Okay, it's not dark in my house. I walked into my bedroom, and I have this old school lamp that's hooked up to the light switch, right through the light. And when you turn it on, every time you turn it on, it has some weird bulb in it where it pops on, then it goes back off, and it like warms up, and it does these are the light bursts, okay? It does like 2 or 3 flickers, and then it stays on. I don't know why, it just does it every single time. I could show you right now how it works. But this one particular day, and I've had this before this, since I've been here, I've had this feeling of a presence, but it's not a bad presence. It's a good one. It doesn't bother me. It's okay, right? Like a kid. All right. Now, this particular day, I walked into my room. I turned the light switch on. It did its thing. The light came on, okay? Then it shut right off without me nowhere near the switch. The light turned right off. And automatically, I have no idea why. I can't explain it. I looked at the light, and when it turned off, I said, is that you, spirit? You know, or is that you? Okay. The light, as soon as I said that, the light turned right back on. Okay. And then
is that true?
Sparky, I'm dead serious, man. I don't play with this stuff. I'm not joking. I'm
with you. I'm claiming on your every word. I'm trying to understand here.
Listen, to a non-believer, it sounds crazy. All right. So I said, is that you, spirit? Or the light turned right on. Okay. As soon as I said that. Then the light turned right back off. Okay. The light was answering me. I asked it 3 questions. The light turned on and off all 3 questions. I asked it. It turned back off. Are you a good spirit? The light turned on. It turned off. As soon it did no hesitation. It answered right away.
Your place is haunted. Your place is haunted, dude. Move right away.
Then
I just talking to you.
I said, listen, you're allowed to stay here, but don't fuck with me. I don't like evil spirits as long as you're a good spirit. And the light turned on and off. This happened. The light turned on and off and answered me. I think it was 3 or 4 times. It was definitely, I think it was 4 times. I can't remember now. Somewhere on video, I have it talking about with CG when right after it happened. I called her because she has paranormal experiences also, and this was a good spirit. And I don't mind that. The good spirit can stay.
Okay, yeah.
But
that's what Mr. Danny said. I hate to interrupt you. That's what Mr. Danny said. I'm trying to get it in why it fits in. He said you have to let them know that you can be here, but I'm still the boss. You know, he put it in different words, but I'm still the one. I am the one who is here, and you can be here, but and you're welcome here. But I am still the boss. He put it a different way, which made it sound way more clever than I just said it right then. But you gotta let them know. You gotta let them know to them that they're not home, and this is the way it goes here, and you have to demand that it goes your way. You know, as the live person there.
You have to set the boundaries, and you have to close
Exactly.
you have to close the portal, so to speak. You have to say no bad spirits are allowed to follow me when
Indeed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. That's the
I
point.
won't do that.
I'm not well versed with this, but yeah, that's the point he was making.
Let's ask Charlie's the paranormal man. Let's get his insight on this. What do you think, Charlie?
Please.
Well,
Please.
In my experience with
His audio is so
paranormal is that when you have a negative entity that comes back, you know, you could sit there and tell it to you, blue in your face, that, you know, you need to leave. We have it. We have one that comes in here all the time. It's not an evil spirit, but it's a negative. And, you know, it's not trying to cause Molly, myself, or Tyrion any harm, but it's obviously our two little spirits are the ones that are terrified of it, and they're the ones that are welcome to stay here because they're innocent children, you know.
Yeah.
And what I do is when I tell it to leave, and whether you believe in it, you know, whatever you believe in God or not, you sit there and you tell the spirit, it says, in Jesus' name, you are not welcome here welcome to stay here. You must
Right. Yes, sir. Yes.
And usually, bang, gone.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not Christian. I don't believe, but I believe in God. I'm a spiritual person. I do believe in God. I'm just not.
Right.
Okay, so I don't say Jesus, but I do say God, you know, and positivity, negativity. I pray, all that, but I just don't do it as a Christian. You know what I'm saying? So there is good. Yeah. But man, Charlie, I could get into it, and I want to tell you and Sparky and whoever. I want to tell you all about the bad what happened to me, but I don't know.
Do it.
No, I'm not.
You're the man.
I can't.
You grow hair on your face. You can do this.
I'm not going to open that up tonight at 2 o'clock in the morning, man. When I have to go to bed, like this is when the shit happens to me. Berg, you laughing, dude, and I understand.
I'm sorry to laugh, Sam.
Charlie understands.
This seems so very real to you, dude. This seems so very real to you. I won't mock you whatsoever. I swear I won't.
Listen,
it seems very odd and very weird to me. But okay, if you experience these things and this is the way you feel about it, I don't want to bring night terrors to you by talking about this late at night.
I can't do it.
It does indeed seem odd to me, but to each their own. To each, I don't have a problem with that.
There are many sides to me, Sparky, and this is one side that I haven't opened up. And
okay, no, that's good, and thank you for sharing, man. It's been awesome so far here.
We can talk about this tomorrow. You know me, I'll talk about it tomorrow during the day.
Just during the daylight.
Yeah, we'll talk.
I get it.
Charlie, you gonna come back tomorrow so we can talk about this because I need your insight on it, man.
All the time because I have to work tomorrow and I'm working a 10-hour shift.
Oh shit! Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll do one after Rick's. I'm gonna be snowed in all day tomorrow, so I'll probably be on half the day. So maybe we'll do one after Rick's, and then we'll do one when you get home late at night. Just email me or contact me when you're home, and we can set it up and talk. CG's into it too. CG will talk about it and get really into it.
Oh yeah.
Kyle's got to go. Kyle, we're about to shut this down anyway. It's late. Thank you for hanging, my brother. Have a great day in New Zealand.
Just and let you know, I did a video over the holidays about it was actually about my Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And I had 3 ornaments. That's it, just 3 ornaments in certain parts of the tree that was constantly shaking back and forth.
Oh shit.
So I decided that I was like, as a joke, at first I was just like, well, hey, let's make is my tree haunted, and I just did a little recording of it, and I saw that these 3 things, these just 3 ornaments they weren't in the same spot. One of them was in the back of the tree, one of them was on the side of the tree, and one of them was in the front of the tree. And people were saying, "Oh no, it's a draft." And I'm like, "Well, why isn't everything else moving?" It was just these 3. Wow. So I talked to another YouTuber who does a lot of paranormal stuff too. I don't know if y'all are familiar with her, Dempsey Earth Mama.
Yeah. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
She sent me some questions and stuff like that I should ask. And lo and behold, when I did the actual investigation, I asked these questions, and whenever I would ask the question, the ornament that I would be referring to had actually either stopped moving or moved even stronger. So I mean,
that's odd. Yeah, that's weird.
It is, I mean, and I'm not gonna, and I'm also I look at it and also as a skeptic believer.
Yeah.
Because I believe that spirits exist, but at the same time, if I go to do an investigation in somebody's house, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask them a bunch of questions, and I'm going to be like, well, okay, I believe it, but at the same time, I don't want to just go in there, because once you believe that the spirits are there, you automatically assume that you're going to catch all kinds of evidence.
Right, exactly. So that means it's totally different than what you're talking about, but that's like reading a beer review before you've tried the beer. So already you've come in going, yeah, well, I know it has this and this and this and the flavor. So you want to come in with unbiased,
it's unbiased. It's called confirmation bias. It's like a term. It's called confirmation. It's where you're like an idea is planted in your head before that.
Exactly, right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't understand exactly what y'all are talking about, but I do indeed. But the thing is it's like reviewing or trying to review a beer or whatever, but knowing what it tastes like just by reading reviews. So you want to go in there with unscathed, and going in with no bias.
All right, guys. I hate to cut it short here because this can go real deep. And Charlie, what time are you gonna be back tomorrow, Charlie?
From work.
Well, whenever what time you think you'll be around?
When do you get off work?
If not tomorrow, next time, huh?
I get off work at midnight.
Midnight.
After midnight. We gonna bring the spoons
out. So what time are you going? 2? You said 10 hours, so that would be 2, right?
Because I have to take a bus, so I'm leaving here at about. I usually leave here at about noon.
Okay. So
I wake up at about like 8:30.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ricky, old Picker Rick does a live stream from like 8 to 10 or something, and then I plan on jumping on after him if I'm awake and at it. I just never know, but I'm gonna be home tomorrow because of the storm. There's everything shut down already, so I plan on hanging out and being on streams most of the day.
Awesome. All right.
Tomorrow, Sparky. Because Sparky, I want to tell you about this, so you understand. You're my good friend.
No, it sounds great, man. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Sparky's like, whatever, you fucks.
No. I'm willing. No, I want to hear more about it. It really weirds me out a bit that it bugs you so much late at night that we talk about this and you're not comfortable with it. That's very intriguing to me. I do have to work tomorrow. I got things to do tomorrow, so I might pop you up on the screen. I might hang out like as I'm riding from place to place. I got things to do tomorrow, so I might pop in the comments, but I won't be able to chat much because I'll be driving. If you're gonna be home tomorrow, I'll see you on the internet, and I'll pop in. I'll say, hey, I'm here, but I'm gonna be in and out tomorrow.
It's all right. I'll wait till you're done work. I'll be on and off. I'll catch you somewhere.
Right. I'll catch you. I'm everywhere tomorrow. I'm busy tomorrow. I got a couple stops to make.
When we get a chance to sit down and talk again tomorrow, then we'll get into it. Because I want to let you know I just can't talk about the bad shit at night. But all right, guys, thanks for hanging, Sparky. Charlie, thanks for hanging, guys. And,
thank you for having me up, man.
Peace to everyone.
Thanhanks for on the chat. It's been an awesome stream, man, as always. And you all have a good night.
Hey Sam, real quick, like how many people are in the room? I'm not in that right screen. How many people's on the chat and stuff?
Right now we have 7 or 8. It keeps going back and forth.
8. Awesome, guys. All right. Thanks everybody in the chat.
Yeah, we had like 25 or 30 at one point.
Right?
Yeah, we were rocking on. But okay, guys, we'll see you all tomorrow. Snow day tomorrow. Thanks for having me.
Drive safe. Scott.
Later, Charlie. Later, Sparky. Later, chat.
Yep. See y'all later. Adios.
Yeah, bye.